is intended for immature audiences only.
There's no such thing as a radio rating system.
But if there were, this show would be rated O as in...
Oh my God, this show is so stupid. These people should be in jail. Let's begin.
Good afternoon.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy. Featuring Panama Ted.
Ted's a fun guy.
And the Crazy Soundboard.
Hola.
I'm Dennis Farina.
So much.
I even made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56 and is that correct? Wrong.
You little weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Friday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
I thought I was the one that was good and clean, but look at you. Looky here.
Out-kneeled you.
What are you doing? You look like a PGA Tour golfer.
How you doing, Ted?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
I decided to, because you always dress up. You always put a nice golf outfit on whenever there's a major on TV.
Yeah,
you like
yeah.
to dress up to watch golf on TV.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in the mood, man. I'm trying to represent that spirit of a golfer that can't be out on the course. Usually I would do it on the first day of a major championship. We have 4. We have the PGA. We have the Masters. I should have said the Masters first, then the PGA, then the United States Open.
You don't have to tell us.
And the Open.
Okay.
And I couldn't do it yesterday because we had the non-sports show. And now I do it today. And look at you.
I bought this stuff about a month ago. I told Teddy about it. He was very excited.
Did you buy it before the U.S. Open or right after?
Right after.
Okay.
Right after.
You wanted to get ready for that fourth and final major.
I was getting ready for this one. I even have
You did.
I have golf cleats on too.
What?
Full golf outfit.
And what is that on your wrist, good sir?
Oh, this is the Rolex that I won at Jack's place.
Oh, is that...
Yeah, how you doing there?
That's
Oh, how you doing, Ted?
that's a Don't go, Jack. That's a Rolex?
How you doing, Tress? I love your politics.
Doing good, Mike.
Oh, no. Mike's not here. He's dirty.
Just like Jack, you're wearing
Just like
the
Jack.
Rolex.
It's not loosey-goosey on his wrist like he wears.
Well, I'm sure he had it tightened up when he played. It has to be nice and tight so it doesn't affect your swing. So
He
it's
didn't
not
wear it when he
jangling
played.
and dangling. I believe he did.
No, he didn't.
I believe he did.
Then more respect for him.
Phil wore a watch as well. Guys wear watches when they're playing.
Phil's a douchebag.
Yes, he is.
Did you see Phil yesterday, by the way? Look, I understand it's Northern Ireland and it's 62 with some wind. I get it. He was dressed like he was going on a polar expedition. He had big mittens on. Get the hell out of here, dude.
What are you going to do? Play with the Penguins right now? It's 62 degrees. It's not 30.
It is go to jail Friday. You want to send somebody to jail? We want to sentence them to jail. Please do tweet us at Man and Timmy 971. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. And we will do Pick Your Parlay at 5 o'clock. Man, I got 3 for you today, Timmy.
Oh, I got 3 that are better than yours.
No, you're going to be swimming in cash.
No.
After I give you my parlay, swimming.
I've got things that you didn't even know you could bet on. That's what I got.
A very happy birthday today to our guy. He is 107, Jeff Rimmer. Happy birthday to Rims.
All right, Jeff.
He actually sent me, and what aggravates me is that years ago he gave me a hard time about not remembering his birthday. So I had it in my phone. I had reminders going off. Last night, Rimmer's birthday.
Don't forget.
Today, don't forget. And so I made a reminder when I get to work. I'm going to text him. I'm going to do a happy birthday text. And, how you doing,
Those
buddy?
little things on the text message will go everywhere.
Little
The
confetti
birthday cake
explodes.
and the confetti. Blah.
All that. And I couldn't even get the chance. At 10:30, he sends me a message.
Hey, did you know it was my birthday
He
today?
said, no, here's the message he sent. He sent, my son just posted this picture on Facebook wishing me a happy birthday. And it's a picture of him and Larry King from back in the day.
Uh-huh.
And I said, you didn't even give me the chance.
Subtle notes, just here to remind you.
You weren't going to remember. I did remember, you old man. Give me the chance to text you.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not even noon yet, then I'm sorry. Like, you got to give your friends at least an opportunity. We
So
have
happy
to go
birthday.
to work and things.
Let me ask you another question. You're in with all the gossip here at the radio station. I've gotten like 10 messages today.
Ooh, I haven't gotten that much. What's the gossip?
About me having to shave T-bone.
Oh, this gossip.
What's
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, so
I mean, I'll gladly shave him. I just want to know why I'm shaving him.
I was up a little earlier today. I had to get Jack up and moving to take him to the school so he could go to a football tournament. So I caught some of the earlier hours of T-Bone and Tyvis. And I stumbled in there, and they were talking about the Cardale Jones celebrity softball game, which I'll be doing tomorrow with Tito, weather permitting. I know there's some weather issues, but we're at least going to go out there and start it and hope that we get it in. We'll have some more on that with this being the 1-year anniversary of the chili dog incident. We'll have some more on that on today's show. But they're talking about how is Tyvis going to perform, which we've done with him in the past. He's always been very ambitious with how he's going to do, right? He just thinks, he assumes he's going to get up there. If he gets 3 at-bats, that's going to be 3 dingers. And we would always tell him, Tyvis, you don't have the swing plane for that. We've seen how you look in the batter's box. You don't have that swing. So they took this a step further. Both of those guys are bearded men, and the bet was if Tyvis hits a dinger, Bone has to shave the beard. And if Tyvis goes over,
nobody wants it.
No hits, Tyvis has to shave his beard. And then they started discussing who should actually come in to shave one of those beards.
And then I got volunteered to shave?
My name was thrown around. Your name was thrown around. Like if it's Tyvis, I shave Tyvis's beard. If it's Bone, you shave Bone's beard. What do you say to that?
I say you all don't know what you're asking for, because once upon a time, early in our relationship, Bone had a beard, and I said, you know what? I'd like to see how you look without the beard. And he said, I don't think you do. And I said, no, I would. I'd like to see how you look without the beard. So the next day he came in without the beard. When I tell you that I didn't think it was possible for a human face to be this round, I mean, it was Maynard James Keenan, a perfect circle. It was unbelievable. He looked like a cartoon drawing of himself. His face is so abnormally round. You're all going to be shocked.
Fish actually had a good one. You hadn't had to watch this horrible, painful children's cartoon. Samantha's not in on it, but there's this little boy named Caillou. And Caillou, for some reason, he's totally bald except for a couple of strands of hair on the back of his head. So he doesn't have alopecia, because then he'd have to be completely bald like a seal.
He also doesn't have alopecia because he's a fictional cartoon character.
That too. He looks just like Caillou. That's what Bone would look like, with a shaved head and a shaved face.
You know what just dawned on me?
Same thing with Tyvis, though, before you go. Tyvis vows that he has never, ever taken an actual razor
That's what I
blade.
was going to say.
He's done beard clippers, but he's never had an actual big stick or even a premium blade to his face.
He's in his 30s. He's never used a razor blade his entire life.
Incredible.
And if you're going to shave, you got to shave all the way.
Oh, for sure. If this is a shaving thing, I'm okay if we start with the beard clippers, because there's a lot of facial hair there, but we'll have to finish that with a smooth shave. I understand what you're saying about how striking that would have been to see Bone. Maybe I saw that. That couldn't have been more than like 12 years ago. Maybe right at the beginning of my days here, I witnessed that. But
frightening.
I do wonder. I wonder what Tyvis would look like. You just don't know. Maybe Tyvis is a beautiful looking man under that beard.
Well, he already is a beautiful looking
But maybe
man.
he's just as good looking, or maybe his jawline brings out a little bit more.
They should have to shave everything. Everything. Above the equator.
Who's going to know?
Below the equator. Well, we're going to take pictures.
Stop.
We're on the honor system. I think we all trust each other.
I want a full description.
Hey, baseball's back tonight. Reds on the road for the Mets. How you doing, Ted? You ready for some Reds baseball tonight?
Yeah, we're going to take on T-Bone's Mets tonight. Yeah.
Guardians hosting the A's tonight. Did I say we have go to jail today?
Oh,
yes, you did.
Yes.
All day. Get them in, everybody. Get in your jailbirds.
There's some conversation in the sports world we didn't talk about yesterday, because yesterday was the non-sports shows. So we'll talk about Chinakhov and his trade request. We'll talk about a little bit of the ESPYs from a couple nights ago. I have some thoughts on that, just like everybody seems to have thoughts on that.
Oh, they loved Shane Gillis, didn't they?
I have so, you know what?
I know.
Let's take a short little break, because I don't want to rush it. We'll take a short little break. We'll come back. We'll talk about Shane Gillis and his ESPY monologue, because everybody has a hot take on it, and breaking news, so do I. And a 30-team, yes, 30-team college football playoff. How about that?
Wow, that's a lot.
30 teams.
That's too many.
That's coming up next. No, it's not enough. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Things are moving a little slow due to an accident that's on the left shoulder of westbound 70 downtown after the 71 East split. And you're going to hit a couple-minute delay on eastbound 33 between Post Road and 270 on the West Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies, offering national LTE coverage and no subscriptions ever. A great alternative to a mobile phone for your kids. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com now for 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add code radio and get an extra 5% off. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here. Hear that? That's the sound of freedom. This July, declare your independence on the open road during RCD RV's Declare Your Independence sale, running July 5th through the 19th, offering all-American savings on all in-stock motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers. Wave goodbye to ordinary vacations and say hello to adventure. Stop by any of our locations, Delaware, Heath, and Pataskala, or shop online anytime at rcdrv.com. Celebrate the red, white, and blue with unbeatable savings at RCD RV. RCD RV. Freedom starts on the open road.
With over 33 years of experience, Newman Roofing has become a household name in Central Ohio. Voted best roofing company 4 years in a row, Newman Roofing delivers a white glove experience every time. When it comes to your roof, call 614-NEW-ROOF or visit newmanroofing.com today.
Common Man here for Germain Lexus of Dublin and Easton. My guys at Germain are celebrating their biggest pre-owned sales event of the year. Tons of vehicles on the lot for you to choose from, and they're ready to deal. It's also the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event with rates as low as 2.99%. I was riding in my Lexus on one of our hot summer days, and I felt the crisp breeze of cold air on my cracky. Don't you want that for yourself? Of course you do. Germain Lexus, 2 locations to serve you, Dublin and Easton, GermainLexus.com.
For over 78 years, our family's been part of your love stories. At Diamond Seller, we offer bigger diamonds, better prices, and timeless designs for every chapter of your life. From your first yes to your forever I do, trust the jeweler who knows diamonds best. Visit Diamond Seller today.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
This is This Date in Reds Baseball with team historian Greg Rhodes.
On this July 18, 1958, a new Reds tradition began, the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame. The Reds became one of the first teams to have their own Hall of Fame, borrowing the idea from the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. A ballot was printed in the newspaper with 25 Reds up for a vote, and the fans voted 5 of the nominees into the Hall of Fame. All were stars of the Reds' great teams of 1939 and 40, pennant winners and winners of the World Series. Inducted in the first class were pitchers Bucky Walters, Paul Derringer, and Johnny Vandermeer, first baseman Frank McCormick, and catcher Ernie Lombardi. Hall of Fame history this July 18, 1958, this date in Reds baseball.
This Date in Reds Baseball is brought to you by the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame and Museum, presented by Dinsmore. Celebrating greatness, preserving history, providing inspiration.
Join our resident gambling degenerates Dave Biddle and Scotty Vegas for On the Money Sunday morning at 9.
Presented by ESPN Bet at Hollywood Casino Columbus.
All the action, none of the responsibility. The Fan.
And now, Public Education Matters with Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing.
Ohio's public school educators are the heart of our communities, and they are passionate about delivering the great public education every child deserves. As I begin my term as Ohio Education Association President, I'm honored to serve these dedicated professionals as we work together to ensure our students have what they need to succeed.
Public Education Matters, brought to you by the Ohio Education Association.
Hi, I'm Josie. My daughter turns 5 today. Blow out the candles. I'm also an Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper. When you move over and slow down, you're not only giving me room to work, you're making sure I can get home to celebrate with my daughter.
Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they're on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. Let's all give them room to work. When you see flashing lights, remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down.
Are you looking to hire? ZipRecruiter finds the best candidate for your job fast. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll see more isolated chances of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Otherwise, mostly to partly cloudy skies with our highs in the mid to low 80s. For tonight, we'll see mostly cloudy skies overnight with lows in the upper 60s. And then for Saturday, scattered shower and thunderstorm chances yet again the second half of the day. And warmer with highs getting into the upper 80s. I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo for The Fan with your 10 weather impact forecast.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
One has pizza sauce for blood. The other is Rachel Maddow. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. You know, summer's when you should be feeling your best. Rested, sharp, full of energy. But if you feel like you're missing a gear lately, low testosterone may be to blame. If you're like a lot of men with low T, you're just a few weeks away from feeling that energy return, but you actually have to do something about it. Go see my guys at Tri-State Men's Health. They will test you. They'll tell you what the number is. And if a treatment is needed or required, they'll be right there to do it for you. The cost of the appointment, just $99, includes a medical consult, T and PSA test. If you sign up for testosterone treatment the day of your appointment, your visit is absolutely free. Wow. Call them today. 800-900-9654 or visit tristatemenshealth.com. ESPYs.
Yeah, we didn't watch any of this. Well, I was preparing to get ready for the non-sports show, so I didn't watch it. I stayed away.
And I'm not gonna harp on this. You know my thoughts on the ESPYs. If you listen to this program in the past, I hate them. I think that's the beauty part of sports. That's one of the reasons why in the Olympics, I hate the sports that are determined by judges. It's like, oh, that's more beautiful art than this art. This song was a better choice. Look, I like things that have a clear winner. This team has more points. This person has more points. They cross this line faster, whatever it happens to be. That, to me, is the beauty part of sports. And what we have in the ESPYs is we take that and throw it right in the garbage. Because you're sitting there and you're telling me, this is better. This female track star is better than this female basketball player. It's stupid. Why? Why do we have this?
Well, it was just I think the notion that ESPN could not just sit by and not do something like this. They had to take advantage. They had to maximize, make some money off of it, let all of these sports celebrities pad their egos a little bit more. You know? And not to say that every athlete has an ego. Some do, some don't. But
let me tell you something, buddy.
To do a show like that.
They all are a bunch of self-absorbed, humorless brats. All of them.
I at least give credit to the ones that don't attend, where it's not their cup of tea. Because a lot of the ones that do attend, you know that they want to try to get a comic or an entertainer that's going to push the envelope a little bit.
Well, more often than that, more often they don't. They had that with Norm years ago.
And they came back every so often. I guess they tried Drake one of those years.
Drake
did host them one year. Well, tried to tell some jokes. Justin Timberlake. So they went more entertainment than some of the comedians.
Let me tell you something. If I'm thinking of a roast comedian, it's not Justin Timberlake.
No, it's not either of those guys.
All right, but they had Shane Gillis come out there the other night, and I enjoyed it. I thought he did a nice job. And I'm not a huge Shane Gillis fan. I probably have seen 5 minutes of him before. I know the story. Didn't he have a thing with SNL where he got fired from SNL before even being on it?
Yeah.
Wasn't that him?
Yeah.
So he goes out there, he tells some jokes, and, it's polarizing, and it's jokes. You know, I guess the problem is injecting humor into something that I guess needs no humor. Right? Just go out there and give your award, and all the athletes come, and they're all dolled up, and they look fantastic.
Yeah, just let it be the boring show.
Let it be that.
Let it be the boring show that you want it to be.
These people don't want humor. The people who apparently work for the network don't even want humor.
But they booked Shane Gillis. So that's the thing. You can't be upset.
Well, some people thought it would be good until it actually happens.
I would imagine that all of those jokes had to run by some bit of approval. Maybe. I don't know how those work. I've never done one like that.
They
and
didn't
I never
run
will.
it by Sarah Spain's office. She just wasn't having any of it. And she's not the only one, but it's just, we got some some people out there that are just the gatekeepers of everything that's tasteful and tactful. And look, you hired a comedian to go out there and cause a stir.
And you hired that comedian. You can look up Shane Gillis and what he does. It just takes 10 minutes on YouTube to catch some of his act, and you'll know how much a guy like that will push the envelope. He is more of a Dave Chappelle type when it comes to making the audience uncomfortable. I saw Tom Segura 5 years ago. I went with one of my neighbors, and I've quickly found out wasn't exactly his thing. I probably should have gone to you to a show like that because it was as dirty and as vile as anything you've ever seen. But you know what? I knew who he was.
Did he not know?
I was completely fine with it because that's the show that I bought a ticket for. And I was laughing and I was enjoying it. That was a miserable crowd last night. I felt bad for Shane Gillis more than anybody else that might have been offended with what Gillis was saying. Don't pay attention. Don't bring that guy in there if you don't want him to do it.
No. You'll get a couple of them that laugh, that are in on the joke, but for the most part, they're all stifled adolescents that can't laugh at themselves or anything.
He did the OJ joke as an ode to Norm Macdonald.
And you know what?
And it bombed. I love the way he ended. He said, I can see you guys don't like me too much, and that's fine. And then they started the show.
These, no appreciation of history. Look, I got to think about Shedeur Sanders later, where he's got his Mount Rushmore of quarterback and wide receiver duos.
Yeah, he has no idea what the hell he's talking about.
The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. And it has nothing to do with...
Be a football historian, man.
Well, he wasn't alive when a lot of these people... What are you talking about? You were around football your entire life. Your dad's a Hall of Famer. You're honestly going to tell me with a straight face that of all the quarterback wide receiver duos in NFL history, you're going to put Derek Carr and Chris Olave on Mount Rushmore, you stupid F? My God.
You can't think of Brett Favre and anybody? Right? You can't think of Steve Young and T.O. or Joe Montana
and Jerry Rice.
Terry Bradshaw. I mean, that's way too long ago.
We're not doing that. Get out of here.
My goodness.
You know what we need? We need more humor at the ESPYs. We also need a 30-team college football playoffs. This is courtesy of Missouri's Eli Drinkwitz, one of my favorite names.
Just a great name.
All right, now I'm going to read you this quote. No interruptions, okay? Listen to Eli. He's going to make his case. All right? My math could be wrong here, but if we did the 12, okay, and you had 4 automatic qualifiers, everybody thinks that's limiting, but it's not limiting. If you think about it from, you take those 4 automatic qualifiers and you divide that into 8 opportunities of 8 play-in games, now you're thinking the SEC is playing in for 8. The Big Ten is playing in for 8. Since we've expanded the bubble to 16, give 3 to the Big 12, 3 to the ACC, 1. Now you've got 30 teams. 30 teams. Now we're talking about the opportunity for 30 teams, 30 fan bases to be excited and engaged in getting revenue. You've got 30 teams with players who have access to compete for a championship. So for me, I think that makes a lot more sense. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I read that entire thing. You'd much rather hear from him. Here you go.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the 3-way at sacrifice, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning. But I got a 66 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 1/3 chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 1/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning. If we used to go one-on-one and then add 66 and 2/3%, I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice.
30 teams. Timmy, what do you think?
I think.
What do you think?
I think Steiner's a little bit smarter than Drinkwitz. Oh, little Drinkwitz.
Steiner went to Michigan. That's why.
That's exactly why. So, we got play-in games, and then all those teams are still part of the college football playoff.
Yes.
Got it. Yeah.
You're going to share revenue.
So we're just going to have
all of them.
We're just going to have the top 8 from every single conference be a part of this thing.
Sounds great.
And we have the top 8 from the ACC then as well, and the top 8 from the Big 12.
How about this?
Why stop at 30?
How about this?
Why stop at 30?
How about
it's an odd bracket?
An entire season of playoff matchups.
Oh, we just started week 1. We'll start week 0.
Whoever wins the title the year before travels the country like the Savannah Bananas, and they defend their championship every single week. No?
I think it should be even more extreme and dumb. You know how the West Coast Conference does their tournament because no one really cares until it's Gonzaga and St. Mary's?
Right.
So they have just like a ladder. It's just one game depending on how those teams were seeded. So we just start from scratch. We start from how everybody finished last season. And we probably have to start the season in March or whatever to just play as soon as the year ends. And then it's just one game.
Sounds
and you just
good.
keep canceling teams out. Just keep canceling them out until we get to the big games during football season.
I just want to point this out with some logic for a second. We've been in a 12-team playoff for 1 year. 1 year. Everywhere I look, we're talking about this like, oh, man, it's been 20 years. When are we going to expand this thing? 16. Overdue. 30. We've done this for 1 year. And even then, we're tinkering with it to try and figure out what seeding works best. What's the best way to do a 12-team? And you got Eli Drinkwitz coming out saying, you know what? 30 sounds good to me. Here's some maths. You stupid hillbilly.
It's upsetting to me because I wanted to expand, and everybody who didn't want to expand would point the finger at you and say, well, you're just going to want to expand it every single year, and you'll be complaining about the 13th team, and then you'll be complaining about the 17th team that doesn't get in. No, I'm not. I'm not complaining about that. It needed to expand one time, and that's it, and it should sit still for a while.
All right, Chinakhov needs a trade. And I read something else today about one of the dumbest ideas ever. They've been talking about it for 30 years in this city. We're never going to do it. We never should do it. It makes no sense. I'll tell you what it is in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Traffic is moving slow on westbound 270 on that north outer belt between 315 and Sawmill Road. We also have slow traffic on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and Morse Road. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies, offering national LTE coverage and no subscriptions ever. A great alternative to a mobile phone for your kids. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com now for 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add code radio and get an extra 5% off. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Central Ohio contractors and homeowners. 3D Cabinetry is your go-to for fast, hassle-free service from order to install. 3D Cabinetry delivers fully assembled all-wood affordable cabinets. Visit 3dcabinetry.net today for your free consultation. That's 3dcabinetry.net.
Now's the time to get a great deal on Kubota construction equipment featuring durable Kubota engines, more comfort, more productivity, more get it done right. The Kubota construction lineup shows up ready to work every day. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 36 months or save up to $4,500. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Stop by Columbus Equipment in Columbus, Dayton, or Toledo to see their full line of Kubota construction equipment or check them out online at columbusequipment.com.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know in making the most of your home, DIY doesn't just stand for do it yourself. It also means dream it yourself. And we're here to help protect the dreams you're building. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Bourbon. Cherry Valley Hotel will be hosting a bourbon event called Neat on Saturday, July 26th from 4 to 9 p.m. Explore 15 distilleries, including Woodford, Middle West, and Watershed, along with live music, a cigar bar, classes, and more. For more information, visit cherryvalleyhotel.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
If the authorities looked at their Instagram accounts, they'd be arrested immediately.
Daddy, what are you doing?
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
It is Go to Jail Friday. If you'd like to send someone to jail, well, good news. This is a place where that happens. At Man and Timmy 971 on X. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093.
You sounded like Ray Kinsella.
I did it on purpose.
I know a place where things like that happen.
In the moonlight.
To send them underneath a prison instead of just in the jail cell.
Before we get to Chinakhov and him requesting a trade, I was reading something again today about doing research to figure out how to get a passenger rail service between Columbus and Cleveland and connect Cincinnati, and when are we going to do this? And I don't understand this ever. I actually had Mayor Mike Coleman on the show years ago.
You did?
When this was in the news. And I made fun of him to his face about this because this was on the agenda and we're going to do this and we're going to build this rail line, which on the surface sounds fine. Like, oh, okay, I can just ride in a train car and go to Cleveland. Better than driving. Sounds like fun. Well, unless you make it like 200 miles an hour and make it worth everybody's while, when Coleman came on the show, it was going to be like 40 miles an hour.
Just a little Sunday ride?
Like a 40 Who the hell wants
a 3.5 hour train ride up to Cleveland, potentially?
Now we're talking about doing it again.
It's going to have stops, too.
You got to make some sort of bullet train. You got to go as fast as you can. That's the only way logistically this makes sense. But for all of you idiots out there that think that rail travel is the way of the future, first of all, you're gonna do this. You're gonna build it all, which you're not. But let's say you do. You approve it. You build it just in time for all the cars to drive themselves.
If you build it, they will come.
So everybody else is going to be getting in their cars and just drive themselves up to Cleveland. You sit in the back, you have a cocktail, whatever the hell you have.
That's one thing that does fascinate me is in 100 years, what does our public transportation look like when it comes to cars? Because Back to the Future was clearly way off with the timeline
It's
of this.
going to have to be
that was 2015.
much more efficient than it is right now. Because people will choose to use their own vehicles that drive themselves.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I want to know if we'll be hovering, though, and a little bit up in the air.
Oh, well, that I can't tell you.
I want to fly, baby.
But this notion of train. Look, I grew up taking trains. I grew up in a city where I took trains into the city. And let me tell you something.
South Shore Line?
It was a pain in the ass. Because, like, just getting on a train. I don't have to worry about driving. Well, does the train pick you up at your house? So let's say you want to go to the city of Cleveland by rail. All right?
Where's that hub?
Let's say you live in
High Street, right?
Where do you live? Westerville?
Yeah, we're Hilliard boys.
Sure, okay.
We're out west
well,
or up north,
the train that you got to catch is in downtown Columbus. So you got to get in your car. You got to drive downtown, park your car.
Got to pay to park.
Not for free.
Nope.
You have to get a ticket. You got to wait for a train. So right now, minimum
30 minutes.
We're in 30, 45 minutes.
And you got to get to your train early because you got to plan on things happening. Like the same thing with air travel. You got to plan on being plenty early because you can't miss that train.
So then you take the train. What do you think is a reasonable time frame for a train to get to Cleveland? What do you think?
Well, I mean, if I can drive it by car 70 miles an hour-ish and it's 2.5 hours.
2 hours.
Then I would say hopefully 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Would be my hope is that it's about the same time for me to drive it.
I'll give you 90 minutes. I'll give you an hour and a half. This thing is, it's like
so we got
Japan.
an 80 mile an hour
We're moving,
train.
baby. It's Japan.
Like the Japanese internet.
That's right. All right, so we drive down. We're about 45 minutes on the drive.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you an hour and a half on the train to get there.
Yep.
Well, is your destination right outside the train station when you get to Cleveland?
No.
Downtown Cleveland?
No.
I'm guessing not.
No.
Right? Because who the hell is just going right down there? Maybe you want to huff it to the ballpark or you got someplace else to go. All right, I'll give you another half hour on top of that, which I think I'm being generous. So I got 40 minutes to get down there, half hour once you get off, hour and a half, or we can just get in the car and drive and save all of that trouble.
I do think this is kind of what's fun about different cultures, and Europe has their things that have worked for them.
They have it
forever.
because it's necessary.
We have our things, and we have automobiles because we are such a gigantic land of mass. We're almost the size of a continent out here.
We were built
in North
differently.
America. It is. It's just
We
built
were
differently.
engineered differently.
We're 3,000 miles plus from coast to coast, from California to Virginia or North Carolina. Pick whatever eastern seaboard state you want.
And if 30 years ago you got off your ass and you actually built something that went fast and made sense, I would understand that. By the time we get this all built and paid for, hey, we spent $19 billion. Oh, and by the way, we can just get in the car. They drive themselves right on up there.
And they're all electric, too. There's that. Because we're going that route as well with our vehicles.
Let's not waste our time. So many other things we can spend our money on. I'm not opposed to spending money. Let's just do it on something that makes sense. Chinakhov, Igor Chinakhov
wants out.
He wants
get
a
out
trade.
Get out of the city now.
Apparently, he already expressed this. His agent already did to Don Waddell and the rest of the team, but now they've made it public. Waddell seems like his panties are in a wad about this a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know. Thanks. You told me. I've been working on it. I've been making calls. I'm not just going to give you away. Chinakhov cites misunderstandings with Coach Dean Evison.
Igor and misunderstandings kind of clash.
Here's the misunderstanding. Dean wanted him to be healthy, which he almost never is. And so he comes back from the back injury. He's not very good. They're trying to make a playoff spot. And he was a healthy scratch for the majority of the final 3 weeks of the season. He didn't like that. He thought he was better than that, should be playing. The reality is when he came back, wasn't very good, was disappointing, and he's been hurt a lot in his career. So if he feels his opportunity is best elsewhere, I can understand that. But, a guy like PLD, when PLD comes out, as much as I didn't like it, and he requests a trade, there's a certain amount of leverage that he has because he is a player that is highly thought of. His skill set, at least.
He had some numbers to actually back
his
that up as well.
Is highly coveted in the National Hockey League. Chinakhov doesn't have that type of pull, doesn't have that type of cachet.
No.
And so I understand Don Waddell saying, hey, man, I'm making calls. I'll try and accommodate you. I'm not going to give you away for free. If we don't get it done, I expect you to be at training camp because you're a professional.
Right. And I expect you to try to maximize what you're going to do here because you're only going to be helping yourself in the end run. You're going to help this team, but you're also going to help yourself when you improve your own profile. And does he really feel like a top six? He's not playing like a top six forward
he thinks he
in the
is.
National Hockey League. I know he thinks he is, but that's delusional right now. You got to be around. You got to play better when you lace him up. And then once he does those things, guess what? I bet he's probably going to be a lot happier because then the coaching staff's going to be happier.
Misunderstanding with coach. I want play. He no play me. He say bad. Misunderstanding.
Igor, we'll try to get you on the first train out of town when we can.
We'll try to accommodate you.
We'll try to accommodate. Get to the train station early, okay?
That's right. You never know what's going to happen.
I don't know where the train station is, how long it takes to get there, and I don't know where it's going. Do we have a channel from here to Russia? I don't think that exists yet.
Now that's something.
Get out of the channel!
Let's go underground. Ooh. If we're going to do something, let's tunnel.
Let's channel to Europe.
Not to Europe. We can go to the land, or we can go to the Queen City in the channel.
No. If we're going to do this,
coast to coast channel?
Coast to coast. I want a channel from LA to Japan, and then I want a channel from DC to France. Yeah, let's do it.
Do you realize how old? Do you remember how old you were when you realized things are not as advanced as you thought that they were?
What do you mean?
I mean, because I was wondering when I was a kid, it's like, oh my God, how do we get like phone calls and stuff over to Europe. It's like, my God, how do they do that? My God. And then you realize, I went to Radio Shack. We just got the biggest cable in the world, and we just threw it on the bottom of the ocean. It's still there. I mean, we still send all that crap.
Okay, there's that, but still, you don't have any appreciation for how was it done.
No, of course.
I pick up a little piece of plastic, and I'm in Virginia. It calls Chicago.
Well, it's different now.
That
we got
doesn't do anything
satellites
for you?
and stuff going on. But
right. No, how do they do that?
Back in the day,
how they do that?
They plugged in something from the aux machine.
Yeah.
The aux outlet.
The auxiliary?
They got the biggest cable in the world. It went down. It's down there, bottom of the ocean.
Big, thick.
Huge.
How thick is that?
Oh,
it's like an anaconda. Bigger. It's probably 10-foot girth. Man.
I also want to apologize to everyone who had to log on to our social media accounts yesterday and look at me and my picture. Timmy's posing in his suit, and I'm just exposing my balls.
I love how the point of it, I love how the whole point of the photo was, hey, look, Timmy wore a suit to work for a non-sports show. And then the thing that captures everybody is your giant bulge. That's what did it.
It shocked me, and it's my bulge.
It didn't have anything to do with the intent of the photo.
I got people at work coming up to me.
Tie to work.
Oh, it must be nice. It's not nice. It's all sack. There's no shaft. I wish there was.
He's here to tell you.
It's all. I will show it. I will show it all to you.
He's
if you
here
don't
to
believe
tell
me.
you. He's about 1/22nd of shack.
It's all balls.
That's it.
Go to jail. Coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got an accident on the left shoulder of westbound 70 downtown after the 71 East split, causing some delay there. And watch for a disabled vehicle that's blocking the center lane and causing holdup on northbound 71 on the south side at Green Lawn Avenue. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies, offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. Perfect for instant contact with an aging parent. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com and you'll get an extra 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add code radio and get an extra 5% off. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Common Man here for Germain Lexus of Dublin and Easton. My guys at Germain are celebrating their biggest pre-owned sales event of the year. Tons of vehicles on the lot for you to choose from, and they're ready to deal. It's also the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event with rates as low as 2.99%. I was riding in my Lexus on one of our hot summer days, and I felt the crisp breeze of cold air on my cracky. Don't you want that for yourself? Of course you do. Germain Lexus, 2 locations to serve you, Dublin and Easton, GermainLexus.com.
Boating season is finally here, and Buckeye Lake Marina is your go-to destination for all your on-the-water needs. With the largest inventory in Central Ohio, we've got a boat for everyone. So come on down and find your next dream boat at Buckeye Lake Marina. The good life, the lake life, starts at Buckeye Lake Marina.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Guys, listen up. How many of you out there have been diagnosed with sleep apnea? Maybe your partner can't tolerate you snoring every night. You can't stand your CPAP machine. I totally get it. But the good news is there are alternatives to the CPAP machine. And Dr. Mark Levy is here to change your sleep and your life. Trust me, your significant other will thank you later. Dr. Mark Levy can customize an oral appliance that opens your airways, helps you breathe better, and of course, it stops your snoring. That's the point. It's quick, it's comfortable, and it's an alternative to those bulky, loud CPAP machines you always hear about. For over 15 years, Dr. Mark Levy has led the way when it comes to treating snoring and sleep apnea. And he's helped countless patients breathe easier, sleep better, and live healthier, more energized lives. If you're snoring and not sleeping, you need to call Dr. Mark Levy's office today. Schedule your appointment now with Dr. Mark Levy at 1-800-MORE-SLEEP. That's 1-800-MORE-SLEEP. You can also visit him online at sleepbettercolumbus.com. Once again, that's sleepbettercolumbus.com.
It's a different world today than it was 30 years ago when I started Care Heating and Cooling. This is Mike Weens, now the retired founder of Care Heating and Cooling with my sons, Dennis and Ryan.
Dad, 30 years ago, you were the first to warn of companies using service technicians as salespeople, of abusing the trust that a service technician has. With the big conglomerates now buying companies all over Central Ohio, this has become the normal business model.
It's all about greed. The conglomerates know they can make a lot more money by incentivizing their technicians to sell air conditioners instead of fixing them. They train their techs to take advantage of a customer when they are the most vulnerable.
Dad, that is not how we were taught. In 2024, Care Heating and Cooling was awarded a BBB Torch Award for ethics and was named the Lennox Partner of the Year. You don't earn those awards by leaving cat toys behind.
Call Care Heating and Cooling at 1-800-COOLING or schedule an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com. When you need a company you can trust.
Hey, it's Anthony Rothman for Orthopedic One, Central Ohio's most trusted orthopedic practice. They helped me with my elbow pain, and I'm back on the course. Find a physician or location near you at orthopedic1.com. Orthopedic One, this is where you go to get better.
What does summer bring to mind? Lazy days by the pool? Hot dogs on the grill? How about large, sweaty men putting work in to defend their national title? Yes, your summer home of the Buckeyes, The Fan.
Hi, I'm Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers.
And I'm his very overpaid celebrity endorser, Common Man. Bob, I heard somewhere, actually from you many, many times, that Worthington Jewelers is where Columbus gets engaged.
It's too bad you and Timmy can't engage the audience.
Good zing, Bob.
If you're thinking of popping the question, there's only one place to go.
Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington. WorthingtonJewelers.com. Tell them Common Man sent you.
Hi, I'm Rick Germain, and at Toyota West, we're having our biggest pre-owned sales event of the year. With over 600 new and pre-owned vehicles, Toyota West at I-270 and Georgesville Road has the car you're searching for. And during our Go Forth sales event, every pre-owned vehicle is discounted and comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty. At Toyota West, you don't have to choose between a great experience and a great price. We deliver both. Come see us at the Germain Auto Mall on Georgesville Road or get started today at ToyotaWest.com.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Accurate Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
They refer to each other as stupid, so they must get along.
We fight a lot, but at the end of the day, it's okay, because we really do hate each other.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Friday. 3 hours a day, every single day. Please tell a friend. Tell them to go back and listen to the podcast because we had the No Sports Allowed show yesterday. 3 hours of no sports, just complete and total nonsense. It's available wherever you get your podcast. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click subscribe, and it all comes to you. Free of charge, brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling.
And I'm just going to say, I won't say any more, but if you go and watch the replay on YouTube, there's sort of a visual aspect in the final segment.
Yes.
That's all I'll say. Something is amiss in that final segment for the back page.
Teddy, you filed an HR complaint about that last segment, didn't you?
I did, but our HR rep was at the Coldplay concert, so I don't know if they got it.
You're good.
He's the judge, jury, and executioner. Timmy Hall says, go to jail.
Sponsored by Metal Supermarkets. Visit metalsupermarkets.com/Columbus for all your metal needs.
We could honestly rename this segment Adam King is a Douche.
Oh, my God.
And we could just stop sending other people to jail because we can get enough jailbirds just with a week's worth of hanging out and being around Adam King.
Can I tell a little story?
Yeah, he's going to jail twice today for separate infractions.
I'm not going to steal what you have. I'll just say this. I'm sitting at my desk earlier, and Dom Taberry on the other side of the office, 10 TV legend, he is not at his desk, but he has his cell phone on volume 1,000,000, which he always does. And so he's got a little ringtone, whatever it is.
He's got the circus ringtone
ringing at 100 for like 5 minutes. And I'm like, well, somebody answer that phone. But he's not there to answer the phone.
That's been going on since we moved into this building.
I understand. So the phone is ringing. He's not there. I'm pissed off. Then as soon as his phone stops ringing, my phone, which is on silent because I work in an office, but I have it next to me, starts to ring. And it's Adam King. And I pick it up. God. And I said,
trying to find Dom.
I said, what do you want? And he said, where's Dom? I said, I don't know, and I don't care. Were you calling him for the last 5 minutes? I hate all of you. Where's Dom? Well, let me just sashay over to the TV side and tell you.
Okay.
Shut up. We're doing work over here.
Anybody that calls someone as Adam did for you, just expecting you to have the answer for him, that is 1 year in jail.
He's sitting on my lap, gyrating right now. He's either at his desk and he has no desire to talk to you, or he's not, and I don't know where he is.
Because there's no reason to bring you into that equation for how close you are in proximity to where Dom is. Like you said, if the call doesn't go through, it's like sometimes family members will call us over and over and over again when there's not an emergency.
I don't want to talk to you.
That'll happen. Like there's nothing personal going on here. If you had to call 2 or 3 times and it went to voicemail, or if I can't respond to the text, maybe we're watching a movie or something. Maybe we're not in a place where we can talk. Repeated phone calls doesn't help the situation unless someone has died.
I used to
have to like
be
break
the type
through.
of person that would make an excuse.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Good God, man.
I know. I'm sorry.
What is that's a month right there.
I'm sorry.
It's a week in the hole, too.
That's some good DC.
Jeez.
That's some good Diet Coke.
I'm drinking it, too. I'm not belching into the microphone.
I had a little air bubble that was just trapped right there.
All right,
I felt
what
like I was going to throw up, but now it's gone. Like my mom called me the other day.
You want to come over for dinner on Saturday?
Okay, that's nice. Get an invite?
No, not. I get an invite all the time.
Well, then decline.
I did.
Good.
I said, no, Mom, not this weekend.
Oh, why? What do you got going on?
Now, normally, in years past, I would then feel obligated to make something up. Right? Oh,
we don't have anything going on.
We're going out with some friends and stuff. You know, Samantha's got a birthday party, something like that.
Sure.
But now I just, at this point, say, I don't want to.
Fine.
No, it's not fine
it is
for
fine.
her.
You live right next to each other.
Okay.
You can't go and hang out every weekend.
Okay.
Yes, that's what they want me to do.
Well, newsflash, so do mine, all right?
Let's get them together.
they could be great
Let's
friends.
get them together.
Yeah.
They can become friends. Maybe some sort of electrical disaster will happen where they all get taken out at the same time. We'll get a group rate on the funeral.
You're an animal. I'm not. Mom and Dad, I'm not with that. That's him. I got to throw Adam King in jail twice here. Let me get back to where we started. 2 infractions just today. The man is sick. The man is sick, Karen. Very sick. So, first of all, you do the kindness to bring in 2 dozen Krispy Kreme donuts. We talked about their birthday.
They had
They're
a sale.
88 years old, 88 cents for the second dozen. You go there today, if there's some left, good luck to you if there's any left this late in the day, if they're still fresh. So you brought those in, and we're down to the end of the first dozen. Adam King this time, he doesn't even take a knife or a fork to the donut, which is jail to begin with.
I don't know why you have to split an original glazed Krispy Kreme. That's 1 bite. You just shove it right in your mouth.
2 bites, maybe. He takes with his fingers and rips about a quarter of the glazed donut out, eats it, leaves it there. Then the other thing he does, he leaves his coffee sitting in the Keurig machine for 2 hours. He does this all the time. He'll brew a cup of coffee. He uses the disposable paper cups. For one, he has coffee all the time. He can't get like a nice ceramic mug, bring from home like I do. I got my Timmy Hortons mug. It's great. And then it just sits there for 2 hours. You got coffee splattered over the place. He hasn't like wiped it up after he used it. That's jail as well. How many years does he get?
In there?
I guarantee you it's still over there.
Years?
It was like 1 o'clock when he brewed that.
There's no years. There is just a needle and someone to just kill him. That's what it is. It's lethal injection.
Can we just get it over with already? I want some jailbirds for the rest of the show, people. I really want them. I want them at the burner phone, 614-787-3093. I want them on Twitter and X, @ManAndTimmy971. Let's go.
Is Bengals first-round pick Shamar Sanders going back to Texas A&M? I will give you the latest coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got slowdown due to an accident if you're on Refugee Road at Winchester Pike, and you should watch out for a disabled vehicle that's on northbound 270 on the West Outer Belt at Roberts Road. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority. Is water seeping into your basement? Are your basement walls cracking? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement waterproofing experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. Licensed in all states where work is performed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Stay hydrated. It's hot out there. So my teenage son just went out in sweatpants and a hoodie. It's 98 degrees. At least I know he'll be cool in our house, thanks to Atlas Butler. If something goes wrong, they'll fix it within 24 hours. They call it their comfort pledge.
Get too hot?
Hey, my phone.
Oh, your phone. Should've known.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Bourbon. Cherry Valley Hotel will be hosting a bourbon event called Neat on Saturday, July 26th from 4 to 9 p.m. Explore 15 distilleries, including Woodford, Middle West, and Watershed, along with live music, a cigar bar, classes, and more. For more information, visit cherryvalleyhotel.com.
It's the summer event at Germain Honda of Dublin, and Rich has deals that are red hot. Lease the rugged 25 Honda Ridgeline Sport for only $339 a month, or finance with an unbeatable 0.99% APR. Or you can take on any road in the all-new 25 Honda Passport RTL. Lease it now for $449 a month or 3.99% APR. Summer's here. Dive into the savings at Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road, just south of 270. See dealer for details.
It's really been amazing, the amount of people that I've had contact me, and the talk is generally centered around QC Kinetics, and whether it's a knee, whether it's a back, a hip, shoulder.
He's always happy to talk about how QC Kinetics all-natural regenerative treatments finally gave him relief without surgery. That's former pro football player Bobby Carpenter.
My message to them is do not wait and push off a week, a month, whatever it is. So if you want to feel better this summer, now would be the time to get in. If you want to feel better in the fall, make sure that you're getting in here so you can go out and play golf and do the things that you love and enjoy.
Spoken by a man who experienced relief firsthand. QC Kinetics gave this former pro athlete back his mobility, his activity, and they'll do the same for you.
Has really helped me in just my general quality of life.
Don't wait. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation today. QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
You found the one, now find the ring. Hi, it's Alex Johnson from the Diamond Cellar. On July 25th and 26th, Wedding Weekend is back with event-exclusive pricing for 2 days only. Celebrate with buy one, get one half off wedding bands, 20% off diamond anniversary bands, and 10% off handcrafted custom bridal. It's the perfect time to upgrade, personalize, or say yes for the first time. Join us July 25th and 26th on Selma Road or at Easton Town Center.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Right now, 18-count cartons of large grade A Kroger brand eggs are on sale for $2.99 with your digital coupon. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Nationwide Picnic with the Pops presents Journey's music as you've never heard it before. The Columbus Symphony performs Winborn's The Music of Journey. Vocalist Justin Sargent, both a full rock band and orchestra, capture Journey's timeless music. Saturday, July 19th at the Columbus Commons. The Columbus Symphony performs Winborn's The Music of Journey. Get tickets now at picnicwiththepops.com or at the Kappa Ticket Center.
Let me tell you, some days there's nothing better than a quick refresh. So switch it up and refresh your day at Speedway with the 69-cent large Big Gulp drinks and all your favorite snacks. Speedy Rewards app required. Valid through 8/26/25. See app for full terms.
Friday, July 25th is Recovery Ohio's Mental Health Day at the Ohio State Fair. Visit the Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services, the Department of Insurance, and other state agency booths. Come learn about mental health resources available to you and to your family. Join us on Friday, July 25th for Recovery Ohio's Mental Health Day at the Ohio State Fair.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars, Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. A 7-under par 64 round today has vaulted Scotty Scheffler into the lead at the Open Championship at Royal Portrush. He's at 10 under for the tournament. 1 stroke better than Matt Fitzpatrick, 2 better than Brian Harmon and Ho-Tong Lee. Meanwhile, baseball resuming on the Major League level today and tonight. Cleveland Guardians will be at home entertaining the Athletics. J.P. Sears pitching for the Athletics. Slade Giacone for the Guardians. Cincinnati Reds open a series in New York against the Mets. Nick Lodolo pitching for the Reds. Sean Manaea on the mound for the Mets. Columbus Clippers will begin a series on the road as they take on the Iowa Cubs in Des Moines. This update brought to you by RCD RV Supercenter. Declare your independence on the open road with RCD RV. July 5th through the 19th. Shop 650 plus RVs now at rcdrv.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
The only show that can bring a dead queen back to life. This is Common Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Universal Windows Direct. You know, owning a home is one of the best investments you can make. But keeping it comfortable, energy efficient, looking great, that takes a little extra effort. So call my guys and gals at Universal Windows Direct. They will make it happen for you if you're in the market for some new windows. And you can choose which offer you like best.
Yeah.
How about this? Payments as low as $99 a month. Or, if that doesn't strike your fancy, 12 months with no payments and no interest. You get to pick. Also, a free in-home window and energy assessment. That, too.
Yeah.
Call. Why?
I don't know.
Why? Call them today. 614-502-5220. UniversalWindowsDirect.com. Do it now.
Why anything?
Yeah.
So this got me thinking. You took a look at Nicole Sheeran out there, said something horribly rude to her.
I didn't say something horribly rude.
She looked like she was going to paint houses today. She looks lovely and has a nice white jumpsuit with a belt.
She looks like she's getting ready to paint.
One could understand that it does look a little bit like a what do you call it? The coveralls that a painter would put on?
It's not like I'm going up to somebody on the street. We have a very special relationship with Nicole Sheeran.
Yes, of course we do.
She walks in the door and says, "Hey, bitches, you've never looked fatter." Right. You know, that's what she says to me all the time.
To be fair, she said something to you about how ridiculous you look dressed like a golfer today, which if you guys have checked out the show on YouTube today, he's going off of my deal where I will dress like a full PGA Tour golfer on the starting round of a major championship. Yes. We didn't get to do it yesterday, so I'm doing it here for Friday at the Open Championship.
Into the ridiculousness on this show.
Absolutely.
And I said, you look good too. Where's your scaffolding? So when you go paint some houses.
It had me thinking of a line, and it's there's probably a couple of things that maybe you've said to your wife or your wife has said to you. And even though it's not even a problem anymore, you just remember it a certain way. You can look back at it and laugh, and that's when you know that you're in a good place. And we actually had a laugh about this line a couple of days ago. I don't know how it got brought up, but you saying that to Nicole about her outfit made Sarah say to me the comment that I gave her when she was heading in to have her job interview at Duke University. She started her career as a nurse at the Duke University Hospital as a staff RN there. All right. And she's getting out of the car, and I don't even know if we had our living situation tied up. She would have been meeting me out in Raleigh, and I'm trying to build her up, you know. I'm trying to give her some positivity because she's a little nervous as you are. I know she's going to get the job, though, because she went to a good school, has her degree. She's buttoned up. She's ready to go, got the right kind of attitude. And as she's leaving the car, I don't know why I'm such an idiot for saying that at that point in time, but I took a look at her and what she was wearing. She had this cute little outfit on, khaki pants, and sort of a a burgundy blazer, which looked nice. I'd never seen her wear this before, with sort of like black trim on it. And I said, you know what? You look great. You kind of look like a movie theater usher.
I'm sure that's the look she was going for.
And she gave me this look.
Of course she did.
And she stopped and said, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Thanks a lot. And then it was this horrible, like, awkwardness right as she was leaving to go in and do this interview. It was so poorly timed, but I still do think that I was pretty on it with what she looked like. As I Google up pictures of movie theater ushers, it was that kind of color of a jacket. And so that's what I said. And it was very dumb.
You can only do this with the person that you know you'll be sharing the rest of your life
Exactly.
with, right? Like I've done this before.
Yep.
You know, most of the time, Kristen will put on an outfit. She'll ask me my opinion, and I genuinely think she looks wonderful. Oh, you look great. Love that color on you.
So we got some honesty, which is awesome, which is what you want.
And you know what?
It's what you're looking for.
I want that from her in return. If I put on a shirt and it says, you know, is this a little bit too tight? I want a yes. I don't want, nah, you look great. And then I go out and I embarrass myself.
You look like you're a stuffed sausage.
Exactly right.
Right.
If I can't get the honesty from her, who am I going to get it from?
Right.
Right. So not too long ago, she had some sort of business meeting. She comes out in this like khaki colored hefty bag almost.
What?
It's just awful.
Different than anything she's ever tried.
She never wears stuff like this. Yeah. It was just terrible. And I wasn't going to say a damn word if she didn't ask me, but she did. She said, "How do I look?" I said, You look good. What time is the prom in East Germany going to be over? So I know when to expect you. You don't like it? No, I don't like it.
Nice reference.
Well, I like it. Okay, good. You asked me if I liked it. No. And you know what? She wore it. She came back.
Bad reviews, huh?
And she said, I don't think anybody else liked it either. I said, yeah, because it's ass ugly.
I told you.
And I've never seen it again.
You went pre-Berlin Wall.
Oh, yeah. It was
before the fall.
It was like prom for communists. Sure nothing.
Oh, man.
You don't have sex organ.
There was the other crack where she hadn't done her hair, so it didn't even really matter because it's not like there was some expectation that her hair was great. It was just post-shower. My hair looks ridiculous after I get out of a shower. Like it needs to have time so it can poof up again, and then I can put some product in it so it'll get that holding power. And I think I told her that she looked like Baxter from Ninja Turtles. The mad scientist, because she had gotten it cut and it was a little short and it was frizzy. It was kind of all over the place. It looked cute in a certain kind of way, but those are the references that get stuck in the back of your mind. So she didn't like that one none too much either.
I want to point out
comment, playful comment.
This goes both ways.
Oh yeah,
she criticizes me all the time. And it's 100% deserved.
I want it.
All the time. I want it too. I get aroused.
I need it.
She criticizes me.
I am not good. I need to be told. I need to be put in my place.
Shamar Sanders. He's the first-round pick for the Bengals.
I thought we were talking about Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, is it the quarterback?
Shamar Stewart. You combined Shamar and Shedeur.
I'm stupid.
We're doing the Bengals
Shamar
rookie.
Stewart. That's right.
Shedeur Stewart.
How you doing there, Ted?
You're doing good, Mike.
Don't. Go to prom in East Germany.
Okay.
Take Kristen there.
He's more of a Lithuania guy.
She needs you. The Fiat needs you. Okay. Can I finish?
Nope.
So he's still holding out. Big fuss about how the Browns. I give up. The Bengals are being difficult with this contract. There's been some speculation that maybe he goes back to Texas A&M. He's been at the facility. He's been working out. Mike Elko, who is the head coach at Texas A&M, says he ain't coming back. Mm-hmm. So that's not to say that everything's worked out and that he's going to sign a deal with the Bengals today, but at least that part of it, the going back to school part of it, seems to be off the table.
You sounded like you're doing sports radio in the former Yugoslavia or something.
See? And I'll go home later. And if she actually listened to this show, once in a while she does. Hey, did you listen to that? Yeah, I did. Yeah. How did you not know who the first round pick for the Bengals was? Even I know that, you stupid moron.
Good. Serves you right.
Mess you
I
up.
hope she gives it to you. Not
too.
like that. No.
TJ
Ain't gonna
Watt.
be like that.
TJ Watt agrees to a 3-year, $123 million extension with the Steelers.
Highest
108 guaranteed. Let him live.
Highest paid guy ever per year who is not a QB. TJ Watt.
AAV. Yeah.
AAV. You like how we're using all these acronyms now?
AAV.
Got that AAV up there.
Is that the
It's the porn convention out in Vegas, right, Teddy?
No, I was thinking of the alcohol content in beer.
Jeez, Jay, you ever have a beer before?
That's what I was looking for. Thanks, Timmy.
Man, you got some good one-liners today, Teddy. Normally you're sleeping over there, not even listening to the show.
That's true. That's true.
He's on it today.
He has had a good couple of lines back there. Good job, Teddy. How you doing?
You didn't catch the Shadur Sanders on the sheet, though.
No, I did not.
Or the Shamar Sanders. What did I say?
Yeah, Shamar Sanders. Exactly.
Shadur Sanders.
Wrong.
Did you have it wrong on the sheet?
I had it wrong on the sheet.
Yeah, he did. We didn't.
Well, I don't even see where it is.
It's in the bottom of the page.
Yeah, he did write Shamar Sanders. Man, what's wrong with you?
Mike Elko's an idiot-looking guy, isn't he?
What about Eli Drinkwitz?
Moron.
Who looks dumber.
Well, I mean, Eli Drinkwitz is going out saying 30-team playoff.
What's wrong with Mike Elko?
He's an idiot.
He looks like he actually looks like he's 67, but he's 47.
He's 47?
Right?
No, he's not.
Who is he, Uncle Lewis from Christmas Vacation?
Hold on a second.
Look at that. He's 47.
That's the worst looking 47 I've ever seen.
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry, Mike, but
my God.
I had you in your late 60s.
Teddy.
Yeah. Ted looks way younger
Teddy,
than him.
you're 5 years older than that guy. You look like his son.
Coaching, man. Coaching does that to you, you know?
It's all those years, man. It's all those hours.
Yeah.
Shadur Sanders.
16-hour days.
Actually, Shadur Sanders is an idiot. We're going to talk about it. We're going to send him to jail. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
There's an accident that's blocking 3 lanes and causing a 15-minute delay on southbound 71 on the north side at 670. It is moving slow from Hudson Street. And watch for a disabled vehicle that's blocking the center lane on northbound 71 on the south side at Greenlawn Avenue. This report is sponsored by Meineke. Meineke, your one-stop shop for total car care. With over 50 years of expertise and financing options that let you fix now and pay over time. You can trust your keys with Meineke. Engines, brakes, tires, oil. Meineke. Doing car care right. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Make back to school a good deal better with school supplies and essentials for $1 or less at Meijer. Stock up on 24-count Crayola crayons and Elmer's 4-ounce washable school glue for 50 cents each. Crayola 10-count markers for $1. And Meijer's 70-sheet notebooks are 45 cents each. Heading back to school with what you need to succeed. That's the good life at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
My AC stopped working. Your competition says it's fried. When I saw their cost to replace it, I could have just died.
We can give a second opinion, give you options and advice. We'll strive to earn your trust and make you a client for life.
Get a free second opinion. Replace or repair.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
The sun is out and the savings are on at Coughlin Kia, Central Ohio's largest volume Kia dealer. Take up to $7,000 off MSRP on any new Kia EV in stock, or get up to $3,000 off MSRP plus 0% financing for 60 months. Visit CoughlinKia.com.
Largest Kia dealer based on current ground stock at all 4 Coughlin Kia locations. 0% for 60 months equals $1,667 per 1,000 finance. All manufacturer incentives to dealer. Prior sales excluded. Dealer financing required. Residency restrictions may apply. See dealer for details. 10/7/31/25.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use, now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It works worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Let me tell you, some days there's nothing better than a quick refresh. So switch it up and refresh your day at Speedway with the 69-cent large Big Gulp drinks and all your favorite snacks. Speedy Rewards app required. Valid through 8/26/25. See app for full terms.
Skyline is introducing a new chicken chili. Come get that world-famous Skyline flavor you love with a new protein option. Try the new Skyline chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. At Columbus Skyline locations only while supplies last.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
We're sending Austin and Berm to Vegas for Big Ten Media Day, and they're sharing a double bed. Hear from Jeremiah Smith, Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles, and Ryan Day. It all comes your way Tuesday on YouTube and the 10 TV Plus app.
The outdoor drama Tecumseh is back this summer. The drama, the history, and the spectacle make Tecumseh one of Ohio's most beloved traditions. Tecumseh has provided thrilling live entertainment for 50 years, and the outdoor theater at Sugarloaf Mountain will provide a safe and memorable experience for your entire family. Get tickets now at tecumsehdrama.com. This message is made possible in part by the Ohio Arts Council. Tecumseh, experience the drama.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Are you looking to hire? ZipRecruiter finds the best candidate for your job fast. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Partly sunny skies and showers tapering off to finish off your Friday. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Overnight will fall back down to the upper 60s with partly cloudy skies and a dry start to your Saturday. It won't end that way. Scattered showers and some stronger thunderstorms with gusty winds and heavy rain late Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. Highs in the mid 80s. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
A show with copious amounts of fart sounds. Emphasis on copious.
Oh no, I get a fart, but I don't know which way to lean.
This is Man and Timmy.
Summertime is in full swing outside of today where we actually got it to cool down. A little rare cool down. Well, then that means you can heat things up in another room in the house. Yeah, baby. But if you are suffering from ED or erectile dysfunction, it can be tough to fully enjoy these moments. And that's not how summer should feel. That's where Tri-State Men's Health comes in. They have 2 lovely locations right here in Central Ohio, so they're really easy to get to. Go to tristatemenshealth.com. Start to take a look around. And don't settle. Why does everybody settle? How many guys out there have a mediocre sex life? Is mediocre good enough? Is being mediocre at golf just good enough?
Mm-mm.
No.
You want the paint to melt off the walls.
Yes, you do. And they've got treatments with success rates over 90%. Some can have you last an hour or more.
Wow, that paint's going to melt, baby.
My God. So call them 800-900-9654 or just go to tristatemenshealth.com.
Yeah.
And let's send some people to jail. A lot of you guys have been messaging in. I want you to continue to do so. 614-787-3093 is the burner phone, or at Man and Timmy 971 on Twitter. I've got one from my guy Scott here. He sent in this photo, said, "What's up with these Cincinnati D-bags?" And he's got a photo of 3 gentlemen that are at a Reds game. And they are wearing Reds uniforms, but they are all custom for NBA superstars. There is a guy wearing a 77 Luka Doncic, a 15 Jokic, and a 41 Dirk Nowitzki.
Stupid.
I can't agree with you more, Scotty. Straight to jail for sure.
5 years.
What's the sentence? 5 years? That's it?
5 years jail. Yeah.
That's absurd. Why? What is going through your mind? I don't care if you're a fan of that guy and a fan of the Reds. Have some sense about it. Buy that guy's jersey for that team, and then don't wear it to that game.
If you are a Reds fan and you get yourself a custom Jamar Chase Reds jersey.
Or if Jamar Chase would do
Joe
that.
Burrow.
Yeah.
Reds jersey. But NBA guys don't even play in the city?
Not in the city.
Stupid.
Not
5
the
years.
sport, not even the city. My homies.
Hey, how you doing? My name's Kirk Herbstreit of ESPN.
Bruce Pearl here. I was visiting some friends out of state. Was he throwing Aaron Kraft a barbecue, I wonder?
Mm-hmm.
We went biking on a bike/running trail to get something to eat. This guy, he had to tell me that he was bald, too. This bald guy is running opposite of us and is approaching when I notice his dog is running alongside him with no leash. So, of course, at the last second, the dog dashes in front of my friend's bike, in front of me. Dog hits the bike. People freak out. Everybody was okay and fine. But is this jail-worthy?
Is it jail-worthy?
No leash. Of course, man. He ran in front of your bike and you had nowhere to go.
It's
you couldn't do
unsafe
anything.
for you. It's unsafe for the dog that you apparently love so much that you don't want to confine. 20 years. 20 years jail. And you know what? Hard labor, Mississippi camp. Outside, pickaxe, 102 degrees.
Good. You like to, when you're going hard with your sentencing, you want people out there with the pickaxes.
Absolutely.
You want them doing the real work. My jailers.
As we say in the radio business, if you put that on the radio, people will listen to it.
This person has problems with road construction, just like we were talking about a little while ago. I want to send ODOT to jail, or you tell me whoever deserves to be put in jail for this, because on my commute to and from work, there is constant road construction, and I swear for 1 month, not one thing has been done. Jail for ODOT. How long? And this is not, like I would say...
Are they working overnight?
Don't throw the good construction workers in jail because...
They're just doing what they're told.
They're doing what they're told. Their schedule is their schedule. This is more of, the higher-ups, the politicians, whoever sets the schedules with this. If we're going to work on a road, why don't we schedule it out so there's constant work done on it until it's done?
I agree with you. I think that whoever's designing this stuff at ODOT is a radio engineer. There's a lot of projects that are started. Very few are completed efficiently. 10 years.
Yeah, do you get frustrated like
Yes.
I do?
Yes. Next question.
You didn't let me finish. Sarah will get on to me because I will get visibly mad and I'll make comments about the endless construction. I don't want it to bother me, but I don't think it's that abnormal to want to have a nice, maybe not quiet, but a comfortable ride home or ride to work. And it's just always under construction. You just hope for one day that the little 12-mile stretch that you have from your house to work will be
How naive
smooth
you are.
and
How naive you are.
a nice little stretch of road. Another one on the roads, my guys.
You couldn't smooth a silk sheet if you had a hot date with a babe.
Please send everyone to jail who drives on 71 North between Polaris and 3637, the road, who decide to go 0 miles per hour for absolutely no reason, then 80, then back to 0 again with no crashes, no police, no nothing. It's 9 effing miles of straight, all caps. We're all going the same direction for 9 miles. Effing drive! Happy birthday, Rimmer. Hello.
I think we should force all those people to have no jail, okay? I think we need some sort of punishment initially if they continue to reoffend. Then we send them to jail. I'm going to sentence them to 2 weeks of pubic lice. 2 weeks of itchy, scratchy.
Ouch.
You can't shave it either. You got to deal with it for 2 weeks.
Oh, you're not allowed to shave it. I would assume that's the only way you can get rid of it in the end. Is to shave it.
want to send Shadur Sanders to jail.
Yeah, tell him what he
So he's on Max Crosby's podcast, the Rush podcast. He was asked to give his Mount Rushmore of NFL quarterback and wide receiver duos.
That too.
This is not active. This is just all time. Here's what he said. Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski, even though he was a tight end and not a wide receiver, dumb number one. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. Okay. Derek Carr and Chris Olave. And DK Metcalf and whoever the starting quarterback is for the Steelers.
Oh, my God.
That's the dumbest list I've ever heard of. I don't care if you're 22 years old and you weren't alive to see some of the all-time greats. Your father's a Hall of Famer. You were surrounded by football your entire life. You have no basic knowledge of quarterback wide receiver duos in the history of the game. You are a moron. I sentence you to jail for 2 years. Dylan Gabriel got your spot now. You've released. That's why you fell in the draft, because you're stupid.
I mean, there's so many that we could come up with off the top of our head. And I would think that if you're going into the NFL, you're going to have a little bit more knowledge of some of the history of the game because you care about it that much, because you're going into that league, dream come true type of stuff. I can't believe I'm here. My dad played for the Dallas Cowboys where it was Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin. Not that one. Tom Brady and Julian Edelman. Wex Weckler.
Yeah.
Those are just two. Even throw Randy Moss in a couple years that he was there with him.
Well, that would be the answer.
Kurt Warner, Torrey Holt.
Ooh.
Isaac Bruce. Oz Hakeem.
Let's not get
carried
away. How about
Marx Brothers, Dan
Peyton
Marino?
Manning, Marvin Harrison?
Peyton Manning, Reggie Wayne.
Marvin Harrison better than Reggie Wayne.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm just saying. But those are two. You even take Reggie Wayne. Also, is he a Hall of Famer yet? He should be.
Reggie Wayne? I don't think so.
He needs to be. And I hope that he will be. You hear me say Dan Marino, either the Marx Brothers, Mark Duper, Mark Clayton?
Absolutely.
Those two guys. Wasn't Dan the first one to have the 5,000-yard season? And a 50-touchdown pass season, too? Way back in the day.
5,000 yards. I'm still waiting for my team to have a guy throw for 4,000 yards.
Bears still haven't had that, right?
Never had it.
Yeah, somebody brought that up this
Oldest
offseason.
team in the history of the league. The only team that has never had a 4,000-yard passer.
Who's the best quarterback you ever had there?
What's the best quarterback wide receiver duo for the Bears?
Oh, can I really tell you?
Yeah.
I'm serious. You go back and look at the numbers, I'm going to tell you what it is.
Okay.
Let's do that in a couple minutes.
Why a couple minutes?
Okay, now.
We're going to tease it. It's called a tease.
Who's going to keep listening for that?
For the Bears.
Oh, Common Man's going to say his best quarterback wide receiver duo for the Bears.
Waddy and Silva.
Waddle and Sylvie is who you're
and Silva? What the hell?
Silva and
Teddy, you started out hot.
I'm drinking.
Now the comments are going downhill.
I'm starting to drink now. It's late in the Friday.
Waddy and Silva.
Waddy and Silva. Yeah. All right, we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about strip clubs in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got a couple minutes slowdown on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and Weber Road. And stop-and-go traffic is causing a 5-minute delay on eastbound 33 between 104 and 270 on the East Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Ohio Laborers and Ohio Lesset. The Ohio Laborers Union, they're more than just hard hats and tools. They're the backbone of Ohio's infrastructure, constructing vital projects that shape your communities. From iconic bridges, spanning rivers to underground tunnels, they build connections that stand the test of time. Build Ohio right, build it Union. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by RCD RV Supercenter. Declare your independence on the open road with RCD RV. July 5th through 19th. Shop 650 plus RVs now at rcdrv.com.
The countdown is on. Save the date because Diamonds Direct's Designer Summer Sale kicks off this Monday, July 21st with 20% off the entire store. Engagement rings, diamond studs, fashion jewelry, and more. Want early access? Book your appointment now because the best pieces go fast. Don't miss the jewelry event of the season next week only at Diamonds Direct, and designer appearances July 25th through 27th. Top designers from New York and LA with their exclusive collections. Visit diamondsdirect.com to book your appointment and start saving.
At Logan Services, we're more than heating and air. We're a family-owned business that puts people first. For decades, we've built our reputation on honesty, hard work, and treating your home like it's our own. From the first phone call to the final handshake, you'll work with a caring, local team that shows up on time and does the job right. Because comfort isn't about temperature, it's about integrity. Logan Services, family-owned, people-focused, and proud to serve its customers.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here. Hear that? That's the sound of freedom. This July, declare your independence on the open road during RCD RV's Declare Your Independence sale, running July 5th through the 19th, offering all-American savings on all in-stock motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers. Wave goodbye to ordinary vacations and say hello to adventure. Stop by any of our locations, Delaware, Heath, and Pataskala, or shop online anytime at rcdrv.com. Celebrate the red, white, and blue with unbeatable savings at RCD RV. RCD RV. Freedom starts on the open road.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
The #1 pizza expert and the #4 college basketball expert at the radio station.
Just from looking at your clothes and weight, I can tell you all watch a lot of free network television.
This is Man and Timmy.
Pick Your Parlay is coming up 1/2 hour from now. 30 minutes. And I'm going to give you 3 things that really you can just take to the bank. If you got paid today, use your entire check on my parlay because I guarantee success.
Ooh.
None of this is real. Please don't do any of that.
No, do not, because we haven't hit a 1.
Shedeur Sanders on his Mount Rushmore of quarterback and wide receiver duos decided to put Derek Carr and Chris Olave on that list.
He kind of got 1. He said Aaron Rodgers. Did he say Rodgers and Devontae?
He did.
Okay, so he got 1 there. Okay. That was accurate.
Okay.
That even qualifies.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's accurate.
Yeah,
but
it qualifies.
All right.
They put up a lot of big numbers.
You asked me best quarterback wide receiver duo in Chicago Bears history. Yeah. This is not a long list. We have never had a quarterback throw for more than 4,000 yards. The only team in the National Football League. We're also not known for our wide receiver talent. Okay? We can have a conversation about linebackers, defensive players. We've had a few of those.
Absolutely.
All right? But
many different eras, too.
Wide receivers, there is no one in the Hall of Fame who ever played significant time with the Chicago Bears. What, Teddy?
Devin Hester.
Devin Hester is a returner.
He's a wide receiver.
No,
right?
he's not
really a wide receiver.
And he's the best returner of all time, and he should be in the Hall of Fame, and I love him. But
rightful place in the Hall of Fame,
no, Teddy, that's wrong. Now, the answer, sadly, I'm being dead serious. The answer is this. Eric Kramer.
Okay, all right.
And Jeff Graham.
Jeff Graham?
Our guy.
That's right. Buckeye. Eric Kramer and Jeff Graham.
You think Kramer and Graham makes the best Bears for a season wide receiver quarterback duo
ever?
Really?
Yes.
So it was a 1,000-yard year for Graham?
Yeah.
Man.
I think it was 95. They didn't make the playoffs that year, but I want to say that Jeff Graham and Curtis Conway both had 1,000-yard receiving seasons.
I would have guessed Curtis Conway and Kramer probably, or even somebody from the Jay Cutler years, because Jay had 6 or 7 years as the starter there, which is probably the longest
Brandon Marshall
period of time one quarterback has started for them since way back in the day.
Muhsin Muhammad or Marty Booker, I think may have had a big year. The fact that we're even discussing these names. The fact that we're even discussing it.
I'm trying to find.
Is ridiculous.
You said that was in the 90s. It
was either 94 or 95.
Okay.
One of those 2 years.
I think you're right. I'm clicking on 95 here, where Kramer has the most stats as the QB.
And Jeff Graham's career, by the way, ended very abruptly because they were playing an old veteran stadium in Philadelphia. Remember how they used to cover up the little infield patches with the artificial turf. And there was little seams. There were little seams there.
He had an injury because of that?
His cleat got caught in one of the seams, and he ripped both his knees apart.
Oh, my God.
It was on Monday Night Football. Bears were playing the Eagles, and his career essentially ended right there because of that stupid artificial turf trying to cover up a baseball diamond.
I'm sure that injury specifically was a big reason why they started to move away from even doing that.
Oh, absolutely. And it was on Monday Night Football, so it got a lot of press.
I think there was an incident in a Super Bowl recently or an AFC or NFC championship game where there was a giant chunk that was taken out. I think this was when they had moved to go to artificial turf. Most of the stadiums had already ditched grass and went to artificial turf. And they had to go out there and fill it with dirts and the black beads and all that. And they were out there working on it for 10 or 15 minutes. But you're right. Jeff Graham, 82 catches, 1,300 yards, 4 touchdown grabs, started all 16 games. Kramer.
What year was that? 95 or 94?
You're right on the money. It was 95. And Kramer had 3,800 yards, 29 touchdown passes to just 10 picks. That's a hell of a year back then.
At that time?
Absolutely. That's a hell of a year.
Yeah.
What did they do that season? I got the page up here.
They went to the playoffs in 94, I remember, because it was Kramer got hurt, and Steve Walsh was the quarterback that year.
90210.
Yeah.
And do you know? Yes, Steve Walsh.
They were 9-7, by the way, in 95.
But they were 9-7 in 94, too, and they made the playoffs.
Right. Made the playoffs, lost in the divisional round, no playoffs, same record in 95. Then
they went on the road in 94 in the playoffs, beat the Vikings, and the starting running back for the Bears in 94. Remember that, Teddy?
Rashawn Salam?
No. The ultra back.
Raymond
Harris.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Oh, Fish has just walked in. We're talking bad Bears football. Here comes Fish.
He loves it.
I hope Jeff Graham wasn't listening because that wasn't him who tore his patella tendons. It was Wendell Davis.
Oh, that's right. It was. Mm-hmm. You bastard. Go away. Stop correcting me. Wendell Davis. That's right.
Chicago accuracy and Fish. Do you... So the Bears sucked for a while. I don't remember them being that good. They were 13-3 in 01 when they looked like they were about to turn the franchise around. Do you remember the quarterback in 01 for the 13-3 season where they also lost in the divisional round?
Was that Kyle Orton?
That was Miller. That was Jim Miller. And that was the year where Marty Booker popped off. Yeah, Jim Miller and a little bit of Shane Matthews.
Shane
Matthews Band. Little baby. Central Hating. That's right. Marty Booker had 100 catches and 8 touchdowns that year.
Marty Booker. What's he doing?
I don't know.
Working at the Citgo?
Working at the bookstore.
That ruins my entire day. Fish came in and corrected me on Wendell Davis. How do I not know that? What are you shaking your head over there, Teddy?
You thought as a sad Chicago fan.
You thought you had something.
You had it all.
I thought I had it.
You're wrong.
And I was wrong.
You're wrong, Colonel
Wendell
Sanders.
Davis, LSU?
Yes. I think so.
Sounds right.
Can you name a wide receiver on the 85 Bears? We always talk about how it's one of the greatest teams of all time, right? One loss, destroyed the Patriots in the Super Bowl, great defense. Jim McMahon, Walter Payton.
I think I could. Yeah.
Who?
Because of Tecmo Bowl. I think I got you there.
Who?
Willie Gault.
Willie Gault. Good
That's
job.
what I was thinking.
Willie Gault.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Very fast.
Yeah.
Not a really good catcher, but
that's
really
Olympic
fast.
speed.
kind of puts you behind the 8 ball as a wide receiver if you don't have great hands.
Who else is on that team? Was Ron Morris on that team?
For wide
I
receivers?
think so.
Was Neil Anderson a running back on the squad?
We're
in
talking about wide
1985?
receivers.
I know. I don't know if I can get you another wide receiver.
Man, we got no listeners left, do we?
Well, we got a lot of Bears fans.
Even them. They've tuned out.
They don't want to hear it.
What did I tease? Oh, strip clubs. So Lloyd Howell is out as NFLPA executive director.
Man, it's been quite a saga for him over the last couple of months,
Big thing
right?
about him having a conflict of interest. He's working for a law firm.
The Carlyle Group.
Does business with the NFL, and he's representing the players. That's a big no-no. Some pressure on him to step aside, and eventually he did. He tendered his resignation. Was it late last night or early this morning? I don't remember, but he's gone. Now, the new stuff today is that he actually put in his expense reports visits to gentlemen's establishments where ladies take their clothes off.
Well, I mean, I'm not paying for that out of pocket.
No, of course
what
not.
What are you talking about?
He's entertaining.
Yeah. Taking guests
clients
and
guests.
You think Mike Price was, back at Alabama, thought that he was, going to pay out of pocket for that? No. Shocked the hell out of him when he found out that Alabama wasn't about that.
No, I'm telling you, this is just a regular,
I thought this is what you do
ordinary
down here.
steakhouse. It's called Cinnamon Sex Dungeon. Yes.
Good name.
They make a mean dessert. Mean.
They get you the tomahawk steak.
They do a bananas Foster.
It's beautiful.
It's good.
Really good.
You
It's got some spice
have a
to
good
it,
bananas
some
Foster?
kick to it. I can't say that I have.
I'll tell you what,
because I'm not a big bananas guy.
Oh,
in
that's
the first
right.
place.
I forgot you hate bananas. You flambe the bananas, a little rum.
Nothing like a good flambe.
Was it rum or whiskey? What the hell did they use?
Probably rum. I think it would be rum.
All right, anyway, you flambe that. You got some nice seasonings in there, some cinnamon. Then they just put a big thing of ice cream, vanilla ice cream on there. It sort of melts into a soup. It's delicious.
Yeah, we're right there. Buttery, brown sugar, and a rum sauce.
Delicious.
Yeah. I'll go with a little fondue, though, every now and then. That could be good.
I want to talk about an Arctic adventure. We can send more people to jail, too?
Yeah, more jailbirds as well.
More jail. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got a 15-minute holdup due to an accident that's blocking the 3 lanes on southbound 71 on the north side at 670. Traffic is a little slow from Hudson Street. And we also have an accident that's on the right shoulder of southbound 270 on the east outer belt at 670. This report is sponsored by Speedway. Got one of those days that never stops? Try a stop at Speedway. Refresh your fuel tank, refresh your U-tank, and refresh the vibe with 69 cents large big gulp drinks. Speedy Rewards app required, valid through 8/26/25. See app for full terms. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
With rates as low as 8.99% APR, now is the perfect time to save your summer with a debt consolidation loan from BMI Federal Credit Union. Visit bmifcu.org/consolidate.
We've all got it, that one crazy thing you've always wanted to do, that bucket list goal. Then a cancer diagnosis, and that one thing still goes according to plan. I would know. I'm getting my first tattoo right now, while my 3 beautiful daughters laugh hysterically at me. 58 years old, 4 years of cancer-free checkups at Ohio Health. Go ahead and get a picture, girls. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keep-making-plans.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 6.49%, APR 6.52% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
Delaware County Veterans Services is ready to help you access VA benefits, emergency financial assistance, dental and medical grants, transportation, and more. Give Delaware County Veterans Services a call, 740-833-2010 to schedule an appointment.
The Columbus Zoo invites you to follow the footsteps and the tales of animals from around the world. Explore our newest region, North America Trek. So what are you waiting for? Get your tail to our trails only at your Columbus Zoo.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
Friday, July 25th is Recovery Ohio's Mental Health Day at the Ohio State Fair. Visit the Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services, the Department of Insurance, and other state agency booths. Come learn about mental health resources available to you and to your family. Join us on Friday, July 25th for Recovery Ohio's Mental Health Day at the Ohio State Fair.
They were national champs on the football field, but how far can they hit us softball? Find out at the Monogram Homes Cardale Jones Charity Softball Game.
Presented by the Ohio State University Army ROTC. Saturday, July 19th at Huntington Park.
Bring the whole family and watch Team Cardale battle Team Braxton Miller. Don't miss the Home Run Derby and see stars like Ted Ginn Jr. and Maurice Claret. Get your tickets at 971thefan.com. Do it now.
The countdown is on. Save the date because Diamonds Direct's Designer Summer Sale kicks off this Monday, July 21st with 20% off the entire store. Engagement rings, diamond studs, fashion jewelry, and more. Want early access? Book your appointment now because the best pieces go fast. Don't miss the jewelry event of the season next week only at Diamonds Direct and designer appearances July 25th through 27th. Top designers from New York and LA with their exclusive collections. Visit diamondsdirect.com to book your appointment and start saving.
Skyline is introducing a new chicken chili. Come get that world-famous Skyline flavor you love with a new protein option. Try the new Skyline chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. At Columbus Skyline locations only while supplies last.
We repurpose a lot of the junk we haul away.
Donatables get donated to a family that needs them, and the recyclables get recycled.
And we have enough trucks that we can come the day you call us.
We work to help your neighbors, the planet, and you.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Their favorite basketball players are Leaky Black and Grady Dick.
That is childish nonsense.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I gotta tell you, I think I can pull this look off.
It's really a great look.
I like this golf look. I mean, I'm dressed like I'm going to play 18 today. I think people take me seriously. I got a couple good looks when I went into the store before I came into work today.
It's a nice, put-together look, right?
It looks like I know what I'm doing.
But you know what?
But I can't do it in real life. But they don't know that.
I understand that. Look good, feel good, play good. You might look good. You probably won't feel good once you're out there, and you're certainly not going to play good, but you have one of those three under control.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine.
Go to jail?
Let's do some jailbirds. I got my man Corey here that says, hey, guys, my guys.
I'd like to know where Lou Holtz is right now.
This guy on the flight back to Phoenix from Red Rocks, your thoughts. He sent me a photo. He tweeted in a photo. I'd ask you to look at this, but you don't need to. I can just describe it to you. It's a dirty, disgusting man who is in shorts and bare feet on a flight. And he actually has his foot, his right foot. He's in an aisle seat. He has it resting on the seat in front of him, the armrest, the outside armrest.
Somebody else's seat?
His dirty foot, the bottom of his foot is resting on somebody's armrest.
Look,
I don't even care about, we can get to that, but you cannot be barefoot on a flight. No.
When you factor everything in here, the barefoot, the flight, the filth, the fact that it's on somebody else's armrest. Not too long ago, I was in London. We took a tour of the Tower of London. They have a lot of history there when it comes to beheadings, public executions.
Oh, yes.
Wronged Henry VIII, he's going to behead you.
Off with his head.
Yes. I said earlier that we needed Adam King from 10 TV to succumb to lethal injection for his constant breaking of etiquette rules. This guy right here, lethal injection's too good for him, too painless.
No. No.
I want him to be publicly flogged on his way.
A good flogging.
To the execution area. Little grassy knoll, right? And then we really get an executioner with a dull blade. Just a dull one where you got to get a good 4 or 5 chops to get that head off.
You know what? I'm
that's my verdict.
I'm sorry. I tend to think that that's letting him off too easy.
What are you talking about? We're flogging him on the way.
I'm just saying.
He knows he's going to get killed, and then we kill him with a butter knife.
I think he needs to live in some kind of shame so that everybody knows what he did.
We could chop his foot off.
The infraction is the feet. So at the end of the flight, we'll take that same dull blade. Yeah, sure. But instead of going at his head and neck area, we're going to just go at the feet. And it might take 4 or 5 chops to get those feet off. We'll put the tourniquets on it, and then he'll just be little, no foot Steve. Hey, there's no foot Steve there.
Yeah, you want to rest it on the seat in front of you? Can't now.
You can put your stubbed foot up against
your
there.
Stub
if you
can't make it. Can't make it up there. Mess you up.
No good, man. Let's go to Zach here. This is my guys.
This is just a real nice surprise. Just a real nice surprise.
That it is, Edward. That it is indeed. Last night I was driving on Powell Road, kind of up in your neck of the woods there, Clark, getting ready to cross Sawmill Parkway. I was in the right lane, and another car was in the left. Once the light went green, the other car immediately cut me off without using their turn signal to cross into the right lane. Hashtag GTJ. See, I know this situation because we talk about it. Take your medicine. If you're in the wrong spot, just move on through. Don't be a pain in the ass to everyone else. If he was able to dash ahead of you and he did it quickly and got in line, I can see a minimized sentence for that one because he's actually trying to let traffic flow. If he gets on his accelerator and gets ahead and makes that move,
I need to hear the backstory.
Assertion.
Maybe he was trying to get in front of you because you, for the last 5 miles, were going below the speed limit, causing everybody to drive slowly.
Don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, don't know.
I tend to agree with you, the fine listener, because you listen to us.
Yeah, letter of the law, it's a wrong move, and we don't want to do it. But if he didn't hold you up, if maybe you were,
I'm going to say probation pending new information. And if he does it again, if we truly find out he's in the wrong and he's a douche, and I say he, because I've never experienced a woman doing this ever.
I'm good with that.
Right?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I say. And then if he does it again, then we have a real bad punishment.
Of course we do.
Let's talk about an Arctic expedition. Expedition?
Yeah. Not exploration.
No.
Just an expedition.
Former NFL tight end Jimmy Graham has conquered a new frontier. Not on the football field, but across the frigid waters of the Arctic Ocean. According to the New Orleans Saints team website, Let 'Em Live, Graham, who is 38 years old now, was part of a 4-person crew that completed the grueling Arctic Challenge earlier this month, rowing more than 584 nautical miles from Norway to some other place and even further up Norway.
What's it called?
Longyearbyen Svalbard. The voyage, completed in just over 10 days, shattered the previous record for a 4-person team, 15 days, 5 hours, 32 minutes, and set multiple historic firsts. I got to tell you, if you would have given me Jimmy Graham as an
Arctic rower?
Arctic rower
I never
in
heard
Norway after his playing career, I probably would have said, it doesn't make any sense.
It's another hobby that I didn't know existed. I mean, I've known about rowing. I've known about crew. I just didn't know that this was something that people like to do for long distances in Arctic waters. But if you can think about it, if you can imagine it, somebody is probably doing it.
At the heart of the expedition was a charitable mission to raise $1 million for 2 New Orleans-based organizations, Covenant House and Laureus Sport for Good. The goal, $1 for every meter rowed, helped drive the team's purpose across the ice-laced waters. So that's nice. Jimmy Graham's doing it for charity. Obviously still very fit. Played for the Seahawks.
He's only 38.
Seahawks, Packers, and Bears. along with the Saints. You remember any of that?
No, I don't. I just my time with him kind of ended with the Bears. You know, Jimmy Graham
and for my team, I forgot that he did.
Jimmy Graham and Drew Brees, one of the best wide receiver quarterback duos of all time, according to Shador and Shamar.
You rat bastard.
By the way, I looked up that town. You talk about a place you and I would want to go to. My God, we could be having coffee with Santa Claus in this place. That's where I want to be. Svalbard. I guess this is part of Norway, but it is a long. I mean, you gave the mileage.
Norway goes far up there.
You gave the mileage, so this is a
shaft. Norway,
different set of islands that are way up there, and if you draw latitudinal line, right, east-west, you go straight west, you're in the mainland of Greenland.
Ooh,
yeah, you're right in the thick of the glaciers of Greenland.
All right, pick your parlay. I'm going to win you some money. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Traffic is moving slow on northbound 270 on the West Outer Belt from Tuttle Crossing Boulevard to 33. And there's also a slowdown on westbound 670 between 71 and 315. This report is sponsored by Ohio Laborers and Ohio Lesset. The Ohio Laborers Union, they're more than just hard hats and tools. They're the backbone of Ohio's infrastructure, constructing vital projects that shape your communities. Witness their members as they construct solar energy facilities, harnessing the power of the sun for Ohio's future. Build Ohio right, build it Union. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Common Man here. I want to talk to you about my buddy Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers. It's rare that a business comes along and offers you such great quality, service, price. If you or someone you love or like, or even strangers on the street tell you they need a jeweler, tell them you got a guy, and that guy is Bob Capace at Worthington Jewelers.
I'm Bob Capace, and I'm your guy.
Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington, worthingtonjewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged.
Bourbon. Cherry Valley Hotel will be hosting a bourbon event called Neat on Saturday, July 26th from 4 to 9 p.m. Explore 15 distilleries, including Woodford, Middle West, and Watershed, along with live music, a cigar bar, classes, and more. For more information, visit cherryvalleyhotel.com.
We could tell you what makes Giant Eagle special, but we think our customers say it best.
I love the fresh produce. I love the fresh meat.
I'm pretty sure the fish guy knows me by now. We're buds.
I love to grill. That alone keeps me coming back.
The people that work here are so nice and so helpful.
Everybody loves the cakes from Giant Eagle.
On every shelf, in every department, we're always going for better because being your Giant Eagle matters.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
Hey friends, Beamer here, and dropping just 25 pounds with the Awaken 180 can actually give you 10 extra degrees of golf swing rotation. That's about a half a club longer, 6 to 10 extra yards on every swing. But from experience, lose 75 pounds like I did, and now we're talking next level distance, consistency, and even mood, especially on the back nine. And actually, every pound you drop takes 4 pounds of pressure off your knees. So I lost 300 pounds of pressure off of mine. Take strokes off your game by taking pounds off your frame. Online at awaken180weightloss.com.
When you're ready to sell your car, another reason to choose Hinder Motor Company is the easy, fast, fair, and hassle-free way to sell. This is Justin Hinderer. We pay top dollar for your vehicle, whatever the make or model, and no purchase is necessary. Consider trading and get even more toward your next vehicle. Drive in today and leave with cash or get a great deal. See why it's a pleasure doing business. Just visit HinderMotorCompany.com.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone for Window Nation. Did you know their co-founders are Ohio natives? Yeah. Window Nation has been replacing windows in the Columbus region for over 15 years. Not only does Window Nation know what windows work best for Ohio homeowners like you, they're also local to the area. And right now, you can take advantage of Window Nation's biggest sale of the year. Get 50% off all window styles, plus 0 interest for 5 whole years. You heard that right. With Window Nation, you won't pay any interest until 2030. Plus, they'll install your new windows in 1 day or less, so you can get back to your daily routine right away. Personally, I wouldn't procrastinate. You don't want to wait on this deal. It's a trustworthy company like Window Nation, getting your windows in 1 day or less. 50% off all window styles now, plus 0 interest until 2030 with Window Nation. Call them up, 866-90NATION, or visit windownation.com to get your free quote on replacement windows. 866-90-NATION or windownation.com. And tell them T-Bone sent you.
Make this your year. Looking for a new career in the high-demand fields of IT and cybersecurity? Attend classes live, online, or on campus. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here. Hear that? That's the sound of freedom. This July, declare your independence on the open road during RCD RV's Declare Your Independence sale, running July 5th through the 19th, offering all-American savings on all in-stock motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers. Wave goodbye to ordinary vacations and say hello to adventure. Stop by any of our locations, Delaware, Heath, and Pataskala, or shop online anytime at rcdrv.com. Celebrate the red, white, and blue with unbeatable savings at RCD RV. RCD RV. Freedom starts on the open road.
Do you suffer from leg pain, leg swelling, varicose veins, or leg ulcers? Dr. Barry Zeta and Dr. Joseph Senta at Ohio Vein and Vascular Polaris are pioneers in the vein and vascular field. Dr. Zeta and Dr. Senta can perform minimally invasive procedures that will get you back on track to a pain-free life. Stop living with leg pain and start the process to healthy living with a free healthy leg screening. Go to loveyourveins.com or call 614-426-VEIN. That's 614-426-VEIN or loveyourveins.com.
Common Man and Timmy here for the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Timmy?
Yeah, we got a lot of fun things going on this month, like karaoke.
And crab legs.
No, not yet. Live bands. We've got food trucks in the outdoor valet area.
Crab legs.
Not yet. On select weekend days throughout the summer. Okay, now crab legs.
And all you can eat crab legs at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Join Penn Play Rewards and play up to $500 on us. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, crab legs.
Oh, yeah, we love crab legs.
Time for crab legs?
Okay, crab legs.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. A judge today dismissed a lawsuit filed by former Ohio State quarterback Terrell Pryor against the school, the Big Ten, and the NCAA, claiming he was denied compensation during his playing time for name, image, and likeness. The ruling cited that Pryor's claims are made outside of the 4-year statute of limitations for such a litigation. Second round of the Open Championship at Royal Portrush in Northern Ireland. Scotty Scheffler atop the leaderboard. He was 7 under 64 today to get him at 10 under for the tournament. A stroke better than Matt Fitzpatrick, 2 better than Brian Harmon and Ho-Tong Lee. Major League Baseball resuming tonight. Cincinnati Reds have won 2 in a row. Begin a series in New York against the Mets. The Cleveland Guardians have won 2 straight. Host the Athletics, and the Columbus Clippers open a series at Iowa. This update brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Don't put off losing weight this summer. Reach your goal during the easiest season for weight loss. Awaken 180, the official weight loss program of summer. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
One watches QVC religiously. The other studies Paige Spirinak's golf swing. This is Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. Hey, Timmy, I had a hot take about Caitlin Clark getting hurt and not playing in the WNBA All-Star game.
Yeah, everybody's talking about that,
I
for
know,
sure.
But, you know, I sometimes it's like, can I really say it better than one of our radio compadres? One of the legends of this business, Mike Francesa. I heard Mike Francesa talking about Caitlin Clark, and I said, well, I can't top what Mike had to say, so instead I'll just play what Mike had to say. He's a legend. Is he on the radio anymore or just doing the podcast?
Probably just the pod. I didn't hear this bit yet. Or I didn't hear this take
It's not
yet.
a bit.
No,
Timmy,
I didn't hear his
real.
take. I know it's real.
It's not a bit.
I'm intrigued. I didn't hear what he said.
All right, we'll continue our discussion in just a moment about the greatest left-handed hitters for the Yankees between 1963 and 1974. That's what everybody wants to talk about. Jeff, onto a bridge on the West Side Freeway. How are you? WNBA All-Star game. I saw Caitlin Clark's not going to play because she has a groin injury. You have any thoughts on that? Okay. That's not real. Sorry. I don't know where you heard that. That's fake. That's fake news. Not real. Listen, I've been following sports a long time. One thing I know, women don't have groins. Okay. So I don't know where you read that from, some blog. Okay. But whatever blog you read it on is garbage. Okay. That's number one. Number two, I've been married for 30 years plus. No, my wife, no groin. Okay. She's never complained of a groin issue.
Women don't have groins. That's just it. Let's get to another call. Jim inside the Elmo costume in Times Square. How are you?
Yeah, hi, Mike. I was just wondering who you thought had the greatest groin in Yankees history. Thanks. I'll hang up and listen.
Well, first of all, I mean, what are you talking about? Mickey Mantle here. I mean, there's a great groin. Derek Jeter was giving away gift baskets with his groin, so there's one. A-Rod, I'm not convinced had a good groin. You know, steroid use, who can say? Back after this.
Mike and the Mad Dog, WFAN.
Bone left me a little present today.
That was nice.
He also left me a turd in the toilet.
You think that was him? That one was one that you called me in. I don't know why. I show you when there's poo splattered all over the place. And it's like, oh, that's got to be thicker and fuller than that if you're going to take the walk down here and make me come look at it.
You don't think that was worthy of a look-see today?
What you showed me.
Someone's ass exploded in that bathroom.
It's the same person. It was just a little bit more than what I showed you.
That was all on the undercarriage of the seat.
It's nasty. How you getting that? How you doing that?
Explosion.
You're blowing it out so much it's bouncing off the water and splashing back upward? It's sick.
Is it? Or do you think it's just going horizontal?
It's under the seat. Horizontal. It just creeps right up on the side of the...
Common Man and Timmy present Pick Your Parlay.
You ready?
I'm ready for yours first.
All right, do it. British Open time in lovely Northern Ireland. Scotty right up there. He's the fashionable choice. No, don't fall for it. It's going to be drippy all weekend. Weather's going to play a factor. We need to go with someone who understands these conditions, not some hillbilly from Texas. Rory? No, doesn't have the balls to do it. Shane Lowry? He's Irish. He knows what's up, but I'm not feeling him. I'm going with Robert McIntyre, the Scotsman.
Bobby Mac.
He looks like he's never been in the sun ever.
Hates the sun.
ESPN Bet is giving you plus 2,200 odds, or you could be a baby and go with plus 105 for Scotty Scheffler. I recommend against it. I don't pride myself on much. I don't know much. But here's the one thing I know. Canadian football. Yes, I'm back with another big prediction for tonight. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers are hosting the Shut up. Calgary Stampeders. The Blue Bombers are 5-point favorites at home, but I'm not feeling it, baby. Calgary's undefeated on the road, and they're playing some excellent football, or as the Canadians call it, football, eh? Plus, it's Rimmer's birthday, and he hates Winnipeg. The city of Calgary is where he once interviewed the great Muhammad Ali. Take Calgary on the road in the upset. Finally, all you people are sleeping on this, but I have the inside scoop. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Premier Lacrosse League action. Yes! Tonight, 9 p.m. on ESPN2, the Utah Archers up against the Carolina Chaos. This is going to come down to the goalies here. Two of the best to ever do it going head-to-head. This is like Patrick Waugh and Martin Brodeur in their primes. Brett Dobson is the goalie for the Archers, two-time championship MVP. He goes up against Blaze Reardon for Carolina. All he's done is win goalie of the year 5 freaking times. Dobson is the younger of the two, but I think the grizzled vet still has some magic up his sleeve. Take Carolina on the road tonight, plus 110 on the money line here, and that's my parlay.
You're taking the Carolina Chaos.
Yes, Carolina Chaos.
You're taking the Carolina Chaos because I was going to start my parlay with Utah. Yes, I was. Look right here. I thought I had the real secret here. You've been on the CFL. I was moving on to Premier League Lacrosse.
Are you kidding?
Right here for the real degenerates. It's time to start taking... This is an amazing sport. All my friends in middle school, they wanted to go play it so they could beat each other to death with sticks. And I wanted to play it too. But my mom and dad didn't want me.
I had no idea you were doing this.
Like I said, 9 o'clock tonight on ESPN 19. This is a monumental game. And I know Carolina, they just beat the California Bark Eaters last week, so they're looking good. But I think their luck is going to run out because Utah, they are going to be the ones that need the victory more.
No.
They do.
You're not beating Blaze Reardon.
They do, and you know what? You think that Carolina's got the advantage because they have a home game? Yeah, Rafferty Stadium. You got Utah taking on Carolina. So where do you think they're playing this game? In Fairfield, Connecticut. Yeah, that's where they're playing. Nobody's at home in the Premier League lacrosse. They play somewhere new every week. So don't listen to man. He's wrong. Take Utah. And another thing I love basketball. You know how much I love college basketball, right? Well, there is none right now. So the closest thing is NBA Summer League. I mean, I know you're thinking about Joe Lunardi and his bracketology, or Phil Steele, whoever you thought did it.
Phil Steele bracketology.
But get on some Summer League action. You got the Cavs and the Warriors tomorrow night. You got guys like Norchad Omier, coming off that 11-point performance. How about Naquan Tomlin grabbing 18 and 12 in the last game for the Cavs? Caden Shedrick and Warith Alatishe and Chaney Johnson. All these household names. All these guys. Cavs are going to beat the Warriors. There's leg 2. Because we're both golfy today, I'm going to bet on a good, clean boy who just won recently. He's a fine Rutgers Scarlet Knight. I bet Greg Schiano, the Schiano man, is rooting for him hard. Also hails from the eastern shores of Maryland, where I'm sure he enjoys a nice bushel of blue crabs. That's Chris Gotterup. Gotterup? Hardly know her. Bet Chris Gotterup to finish top 5.
Is that when you yell at your wife at 2 o'clock in the morning?
And then she says,
Gotterup!
Sorry, closed for business. I say, okay, back to sleep.
Okay, go back down.
Back to the basement. Teddy.
All right, I'm going all baseball here. There's no Gotter up. I'm taking total bases. I'm going to hit one of these parlays with guys getting total bases, all getting at least 2. So here we go. We got O'Neal Cruz. He had the big home run derby the other night. I think he's going to get 2. He's taking on Common Man's White Sox. So let's get him 2. We got Spencer Torkelson for the Tigers. They're at the Rangers. Put him down for 2 tonight. And then my guy, BB, Byron Buxton. Twins are at the Rockies. A lot of runs, base hits there. I think he'll get 2 total bases. It's going to be a big parlay for me, and we're going to get our first victory of the season.
You stupid F.
I can't believe that
I just can't.
Independently got Premier Lacrosse, and we got the same game.
What are the odds of that? What are you doing?
If you could bet on that, you'd clean up.
2 guys betting on the Utah Archers and the Carolina Chaos.
I'm going to talk about a new endorsement deal for a premier athlete. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got a crash that's blocking 3 lanes on southbound 71 on the north side at 670, causing some stop-and-go traffic from Hudson Street. And there's also a slowdown on eastbound 270 on the north outer belt between 23 and 71. This report is sponsored by Columbus Recreation and Parks. Experience hot ribs and cool jazz at Jazz and Rib Fest in downtown Columbus, July 18th through the 20th. Enjoy ribs from nearly 20 vendors and music from top headliners. Download the app for updates. Presented by Columbus Recreation and Parks. Learn more at hotribscooljazz.org. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Imagine what it would feel like getting tackled head-on by a 240-pound linebacker. You'd be in serious pain, right? But if you're unbuckled in a car crash, at just 50 miles an hour, you become a deadly projectile that can slam into other passengers with 8 times that amount of force. Don't let someone else take the hit. Buckle up and visit buckleup.ohio.gov to learn more. Brought to you by ODOT and ODPS.
1-800-GOT-JUNK does 2 things differently.
We repurpose a lot of the junk we haul away.
So the donatables get donated to a family that needs them, and the recyclables get recycled.
Your neighbors are happy, and the planet is healthy.
What's number 2?
We have enough trucks that we can come the day you call us.
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
And that's good for your neighbors, and for the planet.
And for you, because we can come the day you call us.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Get cash for clunkers during the Honda Summer Event at Lindsay Honda.
Listen up, Columbus. Cash for clunkers is big money towards your next ride.
Up to $3,500 minimum for your trade.
Use it for the down payment, negative equity, or keep the cash.
Lease a new 2025 HR-V 2-wheel drive LX or 2026 Civic 4-door LX for just $299 a month. 0 cash down. Just bring us your clunker. Shop Lindsay Honda, the big Honda store now. For details, visit lindsayhonda.com.
Central Ohio contractors and homeowners. 3D Cabinetry is your go-to for fast, hassle-free service from order to install. 3D Cabinetry delivers fully assembled all-wood affordable cabinets. Visit 3dcabinetry.net today for your free consultation. That's 3dcabinetry.net.
Skyline is introducing a new chicken chili. Come get that world-famous Skyline flavor you love with the new protein option. Try the new Skyline chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. At Columbus Skyline locations only while supplies last.
Common Man and Timmy here for the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Timmy?
Yeah, we got a lot of fun things going on this month, like karaoke.
And crab legs.
No, not yet. Live bands. We've got food trucks in the outdoor valet area.
Crab legs.
Oh, not yet. On select weekend days throughout the summer. Okay, now crab legs.
And all you can eat crab legs at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Join Penn Play Rewards and play up to $500 on us. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, crab legs.
Oh, yeah, we love crab legs.
Time for crab legs?
Okay, crab legs.
Let me ask you something. Is your money doing everything it can for you?
I don't know. How would I know?
Is it automatically saving for special events and keeping you posted on its progress? Like at Huntington Bank?
Oh, no.
Is it tracking your spending so you can make the best choices at the mall?
Nope.
Or setting limits on your teenager's debit card?
Definitely not.
Then it could certainly be doing more.
Yeah, sure sounds like it.
Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Morning Juice, real football talk. Just two guys who aren't afraid to say what needs to be said. And that's how she wrote.
Sponsored by Riverside Bank of Dublin.
Now streaming mornings on YouTube and 10 TV Plus. Attack and dominate.
I love my public school. My teachers are awesome. And everyone who works here makes sure I have what I need to learn and be my best. My classmates and I need your support too. Please stand with the Ohio Education Association to ask for the fully funded public schools every kid deserves.
Ohio's public schools are the heart of our communities. They're safe, welcoming learning environments where everyone can thrive.
Because in Ohio, public education matters.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Are you looking to hire? ZipRecruiter finds the best candidate for your job fast. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Cloudy skies and a couple of showers giving way to a bit of sunshine and a dry finish to your Friday. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Overnight will fall back down to the upper 60s with a dry start to the day on Saturday. Scattered showers and some stronger thunderstorms late in the day. A 10 weather impact alert Saturday evening for gusty winds and heavy rain. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
The show you can feel deep down in your plums.
No, that is a bad place to touch. No, 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 no.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
I still cannot get over the fact that Texas A&M football head coach Mike Elko is 47 years old.
I'm telling you.
I can't get over that.
You turned me on to this. I thought I knew everything that there was to know about the hit Christmas movie that we're always quoting, Christmas Vacation. And it is that actor that played Uncle Lewis. And his age, you tell me that he's barely a 50-year-old man at the time where they filmed that, because Christmas Vacation came out in the early 90s, and that actor wound up living to be 75 or 80 or so, and he looked exactly the same. He looked super old in that movie, but then again, that's a movie. They can do this with characters. They can make them look older. They can make them look younger, do whatever you want to do. But with Mike Elko, this football coach, he's just living that football life. It's taking a lot out of him.
He looks 60 years old. Samantha said to me last night, she says, Daddy, I have to talk to you about something. Okay. Sensing that there's some sort of heaviness to this conversation.
Sure, but there's not.
Said, that she was playing a game at camp with her friends, and they were guessing people's ages. And they were guessing the ages of the counselors. And one of the female counselors, who was 23.
Okay.
Samantha said she looked like she was 45. And she said, when I said it, I could see a frown on her face. I shouldn't have said that, should I? I said, no, you should not say that. You know, you shouldn't say it. Even if you see a woman who's 60,
right?
She's clearly 60.
No.
How old are you? 20. 30.
I think if a woman's 60-ish, I think you make her feel good and say something that's in the 40s, and that's probably nice. Makes her feel good.
I've said that all women should do this. You know, women that fudge their ages, like the ones that are 45, want to tell you that they're 30. You're doing it wrong. Because if you're 45 and you tell me you're 30, I'm going to look at you and say, man, that's a rough 30. That is a rough. I don't care how much smoothing you've had done or plumpsies in your face. That's a rough 30. What you need to do is if you're 45, you start telling people you're 60.
Yeah.
Then they go home and say, I saw the best looking 60-year-old woman on earth today.
Yeah.
Now, if you're Mike Elko and you're 47 and you look 65.
Can't really do it.
I don't know what you do then.
Don't know what to do.
I'm 106.
Yeah.
Wow, he looks pretty good for 106.
Say that I'm 75, right? He's a good-looking 75. He's not a great-looking 47. That's not what I'm putting on the poster for college football coaching. Not Mike Elko.
Cal Raleigh won the home run derby. His nickname is the Big Dumper, which is a reference to his prominent backside. That's what it says here in this article. Yeah.
He takes big dumps is what I think most people think.
Well, he has a new sponsorship agreement with sanitation services company Honey Bucket.
Honey Bucket?
Honey Bucket specializes in portable toilets, a.k.a. porta potties. So, Big Dumper here for Honey Bucket porta potties. Sounds like a match made in heaven.
You know what? On the subject of sponsors, with the way that we're both golfed up here today, you've gotten a lot of comments. Of course, you're going to get them because this is the first day you've ever dressed head to toe. For people that haven't checked out the YouTube feed today,
I'm matching, too.
He's
all Adidas.
All Adidas. He's wearing golf shoes today, which is okay because you're dedicated to what the attire is for a major championship here.
These rubber cleats, these are comfortable.
Well, you're getting a lot of grip out there.
I'm picky about my shoes. I got a nice wide fit on this Adidas golf shoe.
Don't go thinking you could just wear those.
Look at that.
I actually love the design for the bottom of that spike, too.
It's a beautiful looking shoe. Can you zoom in on that for me, Teddy? Look at that shoe. Beautiful.
I got Adidas golf shoes, too. I wasn't talking because I wanted the camera to stay on you there.
Nice wide fit.
I do love the Adidas golf shoes. I want to take you to the convention center. One of my favorite things to do in the winter. It's in February every single month. It was away for a couple years, and I was super pleased when they brought it back. The Greater Columbus Golf Expo. Oh, man. Oh, we have a good time in there. They have a putting challenge. It's like a 150-foot putt. Throw a couple of bucks down. See if you can knock one in. They make it a tough putt, too. No one can really make that thing.
Well, we've started something here in the office. You and I started our own little par 3.
Yeah, we're good at long putts now.
Game here in the office. But now what happens is all the other guys want to play. Like Dom Taberi wants to play. Adam King wants to play. Dom was telling me, Timmy, that he wants to get a putting green in his backyard. And I said, well, you know, the man to call is Timmy Hall.
I've done it. I've lived it. I've got the putting green in my backyard. And
you wouldn't mind telling me how much it sent you back?
It was a little bit. But you know what? You work hard, you work a long time, and maybe you too can have a putting green in your backyard.
Or a yard.
Exactly. These
a
days,
lot of people don't even have the yard.
These days, you're just trying to get a home, right? And I hope all of you that want one can get one someday.
Maybe what you'll do one day is, since you're making big afternoon show money, you can actually water your effing grass, which you don't do.
Not yet.
You can take a sprinkler out, and you got this beautiful putting green, right? This oasis of artificial green.
My backyard's not dead.
And then you got a bunch of brown grass around it.
My backyard's
Looks
hanging
like
in.
Golf in Oklahoma, you hill jack.
I will water it if it becomes absolutely necessary, if it's going to be burnt to a crisp.
It's thirsty, Timmy.
Front yard,
it told me.
Front yard, I can't really do anything about. I don't even have a water valve in the front of the house.
How do you not have a water valve in front of the
home,
house?
And what am I going to, what's that going to cost me to try to get a water valve hooked up in front of the house?
We got any plumbers around?
Yeah. Yes.
Hi, Timmy Hall here for Blue.
Could you help me, please? You think I could get a deal for the plumbing company?
Maybe.
They water my grass.
We can start to get all our sponsors on our golf shirts.
There's your answer.
I can get Bob Capace's face on this collar right here.
I thought when we went to all of the shows being on YouTube that we might be able to get some more visual sponsorships. Like Coors Light, our good friends there, has sponsored the studio here. And if we're going to wear golf shirts, I will whore it out as much as I have to. I will go.
We have no standards.
I will go both collars. I'll be John Daly on steroids.
You'll get a skull tattoo. You will shave your head.
You think Mike Tyson has a face tattoo? You ain't seen nothing
Who
yet.
got the face tattoo? Is it Stephon Marbury got the Starberry tattoo on his face? His shoe line?
Did he?
I think so.
He put the Starberry star on his face?
Tattooed on the side of his head or face or something.
I will put the Adidas leaf on my cheek. It'll be right there. And then the 3 line on the other side. No, both collars, both crests, both sleeves. I mean, that's 6 things
We're
right
gonna be
there.
like NASCAR.
Oh.
Head to toe.
You know what?
In fire retardant clothing.
Retardant clothing. Golf.
Retardant.
Fire retardant. Yes.
That's what I said.
Golf is just a couple steps away from NASCAR, as is. It is, depending on who you are. I mean, there's a couple of hoity-toity guys out there.
Look at that Jason Day outfit where he's dressed like a bum.
Jason Day doesn't even have, he must be getting a lot of money from those Malbon guys because that's the only sponsorship that's present on it.
Oh,
and they make it, they let you know it.
He's a quality player. He can get multiple sponsorships.
Scotty Scheffler is so good, and he's getting so much money from Nike that he just gets to wear the swoosh and gets to look classy.
Rory, too.
We won't
Rory's
get to
just
look
Nike.
classy. Yeah, Rory's just plain Nike. Brooks, I don't know what he is these days. I think he's still a Nike guy. Doesn't matter. He's on Live. Nobody's watching him. So his prices probably went down. But you know what you remind me of? I was trying to think of who you remind me of today. Height, stature. You got the Italian heritage. You're like a Francesco Molinari. Francesco actually stiff-armed Tiger from winning an Open championship when Tiger had his little resurgence, and it was right after he won the Masters. Good player. So you got a major championship in your belt. He's similar in height. I think Francesco's 42 years old. You're about the same age. You look like a pro golfer.
You got a couple extra pounds on him, too, like me?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. He's fine. He's good. He's not showing off. He's not skinny. He's not fat.
Well, that's where you're wrong.
Right in that,
I am fat.
No. You're right in that meaty part of the curve.
Teddy,
you're not showing off.
Say? This is like when I was a kid and my mom would take me for back-to-school shopping when they still had husky sizes.
Take a look. How do I look? How does this fit?
Hey, we got to go get the husky. They don't do husky anymore, do they? That's a trip right to therapy.
No, I don't think they want to call something husky. They just have it. Yeah. Its size is what its size is.
Yeah, I was thinking husky when I was looking.
Yeah,
at
I know you were. Little Shane Lowry.
Husky, yeah.
Shane's a great player.
Hey, he won an Open championship.
He won it here. He won
2019. Yeah.
How'd they feel about that? Because he's from Ireland, not Northern Ireland.
I think that's a big deal. I think that's a problem.
I'm sure they really, really were backing Rory. And Rory was so pent up about the event. Whereas Teddy and I were reading up earlier this week, when he was an amateur, he fired a 61 at this golf course. When he was 15 years old, he set the course record. And I think he was so pent up and so hyped that this course was hosting an Open, He went out and took an 8 on the first hole of the tournament and never really recovered and didn't make the cut.
All right, I got a tease for you. Ready? What does Cardale Jones, Buckeye quarterback, championship, all that, what does Cardale Jones have to do with explosive diarrhea? I will tell you coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got slower traffic on northbound 71 on the south side between Greenlawn Avenue and 315. And you're going to hit a 5-minute delay on eastbound 33 between 104 and Bixby Road. This report is sponsored by Murphy Tractor. Your job is demanding, so choose a partner who delivers more. At Murphy Tractor and Equipment, they provide John Deere equipment that sets the standard for reliability and performance. Visit murphytractor.com and take your job site to the next level. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
The countdown is on. Save the date because Diamonds Direct's Designer Summer Sale kicks off this Monday, July 21st with 20% off the entire store. Engagement rings, diamond studs, fashion jewelry, and more. Want early access? Book your appointment now because the best pieces go fast. Don't miss the jewelry event of the season next week only at Diamonds Direct and designer appearances July 25th through 27th. Top designers from New York and LA with their exclusive collections. Visit diamondsdirect.com to book your appointment and start saving.
It's been a great run. Care Heating and Cooling has achieved goals I could only imagine 30 years ago. But now it's time for the next generation to take over. This is Mike Weens, now the retired founder of Care Heating and Cooling with my sons, Dennis and Ryan.
Dad, I remember you saying that a family business should reflect family values, that a customer deserves to be treated with kindness and compassion.
And those values will never change. The reputation you built for being fair and honest is our greatest asset.
In fact, in 2024, Care was awarded a BBB Torch Award for ethics and named the Lennox Partner of the Year.
You don't earn those awards by leaving cat toys behind. It's an honor to continue serving Central Ohio as a locally owned, family-run business.
So, whether you need a tune-up, repair, or just honest advice, Care is here for you.
Call Care Heating and Cooling at 1-800-COOLING or schedule an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com. When you need a company you can trust.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Panama Ted is being forced to produce this show against his will. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
It is Go to Jail Friday. We have been asking you for your jailbirds, people that have wronged you, even inanimate objects, things that have wronged you in the past week.
We can send them all to jail or
every day.
Sentence them to death, which we've done.
We have done that. We've done that with Barefoot Guy on an airplane. By the way, 614-787-3093. That's the burner phone. And we are on Twitter next at ManandTimmy971. Here is a friendly fellow from the burner phone. My guys.
My son tells me your company stinks.
I had a boss who would call me, and when I would answer, he would immediately say, hold on a minute, and speak to someone else like my time didn't matter. Give me somebody, anybody, and give me somebody while I'm waiting. I eventually would just hang up when he did this. How much jail time for him? GTJ. I agree. That's
2 years.
Rude.
2 years jail. You call somebody, they should be the center of your attention. I do that now with my parents. My parents have turned into toddlers, right? I called my father last night. I'm talking to him, and he's talking back, and all I can hear is my mother next to him also having a conversation with me, him, whoever, just interrupting. They never were like that.
Yeah. What are we doing here?
I said, just give the phone to mom if she needs to say something.
She's right there.
Stop it. You're like children.
I am with you here.
Or pick up the receiver so both of you are on the line.
This is another one from the phone, my jailbirders.
Nice.
I don't believe what I'm seeing here. We've got another one. This is a straight to jail picture of my wife's foot. So it's your wife that you're calling out, resting on the lady's calf who is sitting in front of her.
What?
Look at that. Look at this.
Let me see this picture.
Look at this. Don't touch the phone because I don't want to lose the text.
Give me the thing.
Look at that.
No.
The person who's texting us, that's his wife who is the violator here. Good on you for calling out your wife because we got to have these conversations.
May want to have that mole checked on that foot, too.
Get to the dermatologist. Go see Signature. They'll help you. Very nice. So
I'm sorry. You have to put your wife down.
Look at this. He says, I was across the aisle from her and saw this position held for about 2 hours while she slept. This was on a Vegas to CMH flight. Please sentence her to jail.
Oh,
it might be worse.
I gotta put her down. What are we doing, people? First of all, why are we taking our shoes and socks off on the plane? This is not your home.
It's disgusting. It really is disgusting. Can I get a quick rule book on where and when it's acceptable for me to leave my house with my slides on? I wear slides with no socks on around the house, like if I'm going to take a walk. If I'm just going to go for like a 5-minute walk on the sidewalk with the dog.
I'm the wrong one to ask. I'm not a fan of men's feet, like bare feet. I don't think there's ever a solution or a situation outside of when you're on the beach that you should be showing people your feet. But then again, look,
sometimes
I'm in the wrong on this, I guess.
Here's my limit, okay? Here's my limit. I might go run to the store with the slides on. That's it.
I'll allow that.
I'll run like for a 10-minute trip into the mire.
In my utopian society,
really
there's no bare feet ever, even with women.
10 years ago or so, I would try to wear slides to work, and then you put me down.
I did.
As you should have.
Yeah. Hillbilly.
I changed my code.
Now you wear your boat shoes all the time.
Hey, you know what?
Looks like you're hanging out with Christopher Cross on the Yacht Rock cruise.
Christopher Cross or not, I prefer Hall & Oates if we're going to go Yacht Rock. But a bum, you got them hard to handle, like a flame without a candle. So I'll wear the shoes and socks, okay? I think that's acceptable. And Lord knows we don't always dress up like we're looking good today, all golfed out. But shoes and socks is the low baseline for if you're going into any kind of office to work. No toes out at the office.
All right.
That's jail.
What does Cardale Jones and a big toilet bowl full of diarrhea have to do with each other? Well, the Cardale Jones celebrity softball game is tomorrow. It's also the 1-year anniversary of Timmy Hall getting dysentery from eating the chili dog at the Fan Cafe. Now, I know this because you were supposed to do the radio play-by-play of the Cardale Jones event last year.
I was.
On Friday, you ate the bad chili dog.
We had the double rocket glizzies with the half-frozen nasty meat stuck to the outside. Remember that glob? Remember that gooey glob stuck to the outside of the bun?
Now, I want to point something out, though. Tyvis Powell also ate the chili dog. He played in the softball game the next day, said he had a fantastic bowel movement, and he felt great. You had the chili dog, and you had dysentery, could not even go to the game. And we were inspired, I was inspired, to compose this song about Timmy's ass.
Midday munchies getting you down, turning that smile into a frown. A little protein goes a long way. Head upstairs to the Fan Cafe. Chili dog sitting in the fridge. Smells so bad it makes you cringe. I'm sure it's fine, how bad can it be? You'll regret it, boy, I guarantee. Ass on fire, please make it stop. Ass on fire, what the hell is this slop? Ass on fire, I feel misled. Ass on fire, I think Timmy's dead. Run right home in a hug bowl. Your bowels are losing all control. Spewing out of the front and back. Lava erupts out of your crack. You feel like you're about to die. Kiss that softball game goodbye. Gotta throw out your underwear. Learn your lesson, buyer beware. Ass on fire, please make it stop. Ass on fire, what the hell is this slop? Ass on fire, I feel misled. Ass on fire, I think Timmy's dead. Hard-boiled egg juice. Massive explosion out of your caboose. You only ate it on the lark. Now your friends all call you Skid Mark. You can't look your wife in the eye. Something crawled up your butt and died. Oh my God, what a big mistake. You have the world's worst tummy ache. Ass on fire, please make it stop. Ass on fire, what the hell is this slop? Ass on fire, I feel misled. Ass on fire, I think Timmy's dead.
That's a hell of a song. I think so.
I think it's the lyric in that last verse, the beginning of that last verse, hard-boiled egg sitting in that juice.
Well, we used to have hard-boiled eggs up. They've improved the food up here because too many people got food poisoning. We had hard-boiled eggs sitting in some sort of
I love how you just say
sauce.
that. I love the way you just said that. I mean, we had to switch the food up because too many people got food.
People kept keeling over.
People were dying, and we had to change the food service.
I mean,
no big deal.
How many weather people have we gone through on 10 TV? That's because they keep dropping dead.
How many people die in a normal office? Right? These are just things that you write off. People die.
I had to give Meredith Garofalo mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
I was just reading on another cruise about 127 people got sick and almost died. You plan on it, you know? It's just things that are going to happen. A pandemic's going to break out, or you're going to have a poop cruise situation. It's like in an office. Sometimes the food's just going to kill people.
Have you been on a cruise?
That's just what happens. No, and
Would you go cruising?
No.
What if your wife looks at you and says...
Divorce.
Well, she'll look at you and say divorce.
No,
I can picture that happening.
No, I say it to her this time because the cruise. I'm not cruising.
I know.
I'm Tom cruising, but I'm not cruising.
I've come to terms with this. We're not right, you and me.
No.
Okay? There's something wrong with us because most people like the cruise. I'd rather drink urine and die than go on a cruise.
Did you see the conditions on that Carnival cruise when they were stuck in the middle of the Gulf?
The poop
Did you
cruise?
see?
Yeah, I seen
they had to crap in their hands. They had to crap in a red biohazard bag.
Sounds great.
Poop stew was rising out of the
Think
shower
of all the wonderful
drains.
things that can happen. You can get stuck at sea. You can fall overboard. Get sold into sex slavery. A lot of good things can happen to you on the cruise.
Jumped. I would have tried my hand at the waters. Jump. Anything would have been better than that.
You got any gum? By the way, speaking of that, did you see they canceled the Late Show on CBS?
Of course I saw that.
You seen it?
Yeah. Stephen Colbert, go bye-bye. Not till May of next year. That's going to be hard to do that show until May, knowing that that's going to be done.
I'm going to say they don't do it.
Probably not going to make it
I'm going to say
long, right?
I'm going to say there's such an outcry that they reverse the decision.
Keep the show.
And they keep the show.
I can't say... Stephen Colbert, he's come up and he's followed in the same footsteps that a lot of guys that have done those types of shows. He came up through.
Well, really, there's just one other guy who's done that show, and that's Letterman.
Well,
the show was created for him.
I'm talking about guys that have made names for themselves. A lot of them owe a lot to Jon Stewart and what Jon Stewart has built doing The Daily Show, because a lot of great talent has been groomed on that show, and it's spawned out. You talk about coaching trees. I bet Jon Stewart has a great one if you were to go back and take a look at that, all the guys in entertainment. But maybe you're right. I haven't been as connected to Stephen Colbert as I was to a guy like Conan. Probably never will be again.
It's different periods of time in our lives,
and you like who you like, too. And that's how that goes. And I'm glad Conan's still doing things.
One of my first dates, I took Kristen to go see Jon Stewart.
That'd been fun.
I was going to impress her.
Was it good?
I got second row tickets.
Nice.
To see Jon Stewart.
Was it just stand-up or kind of a variety thing?
No, it was stand-up. He was doing his stand-up stuff. And I, for some reason, decided the appropriate attire for this was dress pants and a sport jacket. So I get there and everybody else
I hope
dressed.
She made fun of you.
She dressed up, too. Oh. She had a dress on, too. You know who did make fun of me? Jon Stewart. He looked at me and said, "Where did you think you were going?"
Was Kristen dressed like a movie theater usher?
No.
Okay.
No. And this is before she got her East Berlin prom dress.
Now that is what she should have worn.
Back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Things are slow on eastbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 23 and 71. We also have a couple-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 17th Avenue. This report is sponsored by your neighborhood Kroger Pharmacy. Your neighborhood Kroger Pharmacy is happy to welcome back Express Scripts, Medicare D, and TRICARE Department of Defense plan members. It's easy to transfer prescriptions at Kroger.com/payer update. See your Kroger Pharmacy for details. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
The sun is out and the savings are on. Now at Coghlan Chevrolet, lease a new 2025 Chevy Trax for $159 a month. A new 2026 Chevy Equinox, only $259 a month. Or a new 2025 Silverado, lease for $359 a month. See our full inventory at CoghlanChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
36-month lease with $39.99 due at signing, plus tax, title, and license. 10,000 miles per year, 25 cents per mile over. See dealer for details. Ends 8/4/25.
This radio commercial was made to convince you to stop speeding. We can't use law enforcement siren sound effects on the radio, so we'll use other equally jarring sound effects to get your attention, like telling you if you get a speeding ticket, it doesn't end there. You have to pay expensive fines. You can't go to your friend's wedding because that also costs money. And your insurance rates could increase. See? We didn't have to use law enforcement sirens after all. Getting a speeding ticket has consequences. Sooner or later, speeding catches up with you. Brought to you by NHTSA.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at RunyonDentalGroup.com. That's RunyonDentalGroup.com.
It's July in Central Ohio. The grills are hot, the sun is hotter, and chances are you've seen a Newman roofing truck rolling through your neighborhood. Maybe you've talked to one of our team members at a local event or know someone who proudly says, "Yeah, I've got a Newman roof." At Newman Roofing, we're more than just a roofing company. We're your neighbors. And for the last 33 years, your support has helped us grow as a family-owned business. So we give back the best way we know how. With quality work, lasting relationships, and a lifetime workmanship warranty that means you'll never be left out in the rain. Thousands of families across Central Ohio have trusted us and had their expectations exceeded. And it's why we've been voted Best Roofing Company and Best of the Bus magazine for 4 years running now. So this summer, don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof. Call 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online at newmanroofing.com.
At United Dairy Farmers, Peach is our most popular ice cream. Although it's only here for a short time, we sell more of it than any other flavor. And once you taste it, you'll know why it wins the popularity contest. We make it from scratch by mixing in the juice from our hand-selected peaches and big chunks of fruit. That's what gives it that unique peachier flavor. And that might also explain why peach season at UDF doesn't last long. UDF Peach Ice Cream, made for you.
In the old days when people lived to be 40, you only had one option for listening to your favorite show. But now, ooh, baby, radio, podcast, the Fan app, and YouTube, ooh, just to name a few, live or on demand. You have no excuses. The Fan.
The countdown is on. Save the date because Diamonds Direct's designer summer sale kicks off this Monday, July 21st with 20% off the entire store. Engagement rings, diamond studs, fashion jewelry, and more. Want early access? Book your appointment now because the best pieces go fast. Don't miss the jewelry event of the season next week only at Diamonds Direct and designer appearances July 25th through 27th. Top designers from New York and LA with their exclusive collections. Visit diamondsdirect.com to book your appointment and start saving.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Choose from payments as low as $99 a month or 12 months with no payments and no interest, plus a free in-home window and energy assessment. Restrictions apply. Give them a call. 614-502-5220.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Want to know anything about the Fan's contest, how to win, or what's up for grabs? Check out 971thefan.com. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
All Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. Brandon Beam and who's over there?
Austin. Austin switched with Patrick Murphy earlier this week, so I don't know what the plug sheets say, but it's definitely Beam and Austin. Check them out. 2 full hours. What are you doing this weekend? Anything fun, man?
Well, tonight, putting on some soft clothes, eating pizza.
Yum.
And then passing out on the couch.
What are we having? What's the pizza?
I have, you know what? It's always
local?
It's a surprise. The girls ordered it. I mean, it's not a surprise where I have to go pick it up, but I don't know what type of pizza I'm getting, and that aggravates me.
Yeah?
I want to get in the mood.
No, you don't need to get in the.
Yes, I need to get in the mood.
I guess knowing you, I can see how you would want to do that.
There is a big difference.
I'm fine not knowing.
And I like all kinds of pizza, but if there's a white pizza that I like. White pizza, some tomatoes, garlic, beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's a completely different eating experience than like a double cheese, double pep.
Yeah, it is.
I got to get ready for one or the other, and I don't know what I'm going to get until I pick it up.
You know, have you ever, in all your travels, have you ever enjoyed a Jerry's Subs and Pizza? You ever been to one of those establishments?
No, where's Jerry's?
Jerry's is an East Coast type of thing, but they were a chain, and they were really good. The thing that I also remember about them, aside from the pizzas, it was the first place that I ever tried a California white pizza. It's not to say that I'm sure they didn't invent that or revolutionize it. They had it. I was a little kid coming up in the world, tried it there. Ooh, this is delicious. It was the first time you try something that isn't a basic pizza sauce. It's a big deal for you. I love them.
A little kid. What?
What? Huh? I was a little kid coming up in the world. Yeah.
Sorry,
coming up. You.
You son of a bitch.
You had to get it in before it was done.
I didn't do it all today. I felt naked.
You missed out on a lot of these. So Jerry's Subs and Pizza, if you ever see one, give it a try. Except if you're on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, don't get it there. Mess you up.
Upcharge.
Oh, it'd be like $37.99 for a pizza, I'm sure. The Sbarro slices. Remember me telling you what those were priced at?
I know. Cheese slice. What was it, like $7?
$7 a slice.
Ridiculous.
Auntie Anne's pretzel nugget cups, $12. Outrageous.
$12?
Unbelievable.
Did it come with a fillet?
Unbelievable. My dad loved Auntie Anne's pretzels so much, and he found out that the trick was, see, my mom worked at Potomac Mills Mall. This was a big shopping destination in Northern Virginia. Everything in there was an outlet. It's like people would go to the Tanger outlets, that type of thing. The whole mall was indoors, though. Wasn't one of those newfangled outdoor shopping experiences. So when he would come to visit her as she was getting done with a shift, she would close a lot of nights till 9, whenever the mall closed. You pull the little cage down in the front of the store. She worked at the Casual Male Big and Tall. Around the corner was a little Auntie Anne's pretzel spot. So he'd make nice with the good boys and girls that worked there.
They gave the extras.
He'd come home with 10 pretzels sometimes.
My sister dated a guy in high school who worked at Auntie Anne's in the mall. And he would come with all the pretzels they didn't sell that day and bring them to the house, and I would just eat them up. When she broke up with this guy, I was devastated. What am I going to do for pretzels?
I don't know.
But he was mean to me. I don't care. We got free pretzels.
Free pretzels.
Get your priorities straight.
You can put up with a lot if you're going to get free pretzels.
Absolutely.
The Back Page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
So I made her marry him.
I want to finish with another jailbird.
Go.
Seems like there's more bare feet here. My guys, I know you can't play that. I got that sack. No, I got that sack. I did a manual one. On a flight not even a month ago, a guy put his bare foot on my aisle seat armrest.
This is an epidemic.
Didn't say one word and instead waited for mild turbulence, then spilled my entire coffee on his foot. Oops. The flight attendant gently suggested that I should have said something before an accident like that happened. Yeah, not my job to teach an adult how to behave in society. Dude bitched about suing until I told him I was a lawyer and welcomed him to prove it. GFY GTJ. So his coffee spilled on the guy's foot.
I'm telling you,
and the
here's what
flight
you do.
attendant wanted the guy with the coffee to apologize to the guy who had his bare foot up there. What? Are we insane?
You call the flight attendant over, and you just make eye contact with the flight attendant. You just do a little, you see what's going on here with his foot. They'll do something about it. I can't believe that we're at this point where this is a problem that's occurring multiple times, but we're a dumb radio show. We've gotten 4 such texts with pictures of feet on planes.
It keeps coming in. Every time we bring this up, somebody else has their own story of
Ridiculous.
it. I don't want to fly anymore. It's a bunch of degenerates.
The segment's
trapped in a
the show's
box.
not go to jail anymore. It's put to death with Man and Timmy.
Maybe we're being too harsh.
No, we're not. No.
Maybe we got to love people. Maybe we got
We don't have to love their disgusting feet on a flight.
Maybe we got to find the good in human beings.
You know what the good is? When you're dead, you recycled back into the society. All the animals come and eat you.
Into more idiots. You're recycled
the birds
to help make more
crawl
idiots.
up your butthole and start eating you from within. That's what they do, the buzzards. That's a nice image if you're having dinner, by the way.
A buzzard.
Enjoy. Buckeye show's next. We'll see you Monday. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're going to hit slow traffic on westbound 670 between 71 and 3rd Street. And you're going to hit another slowdown if you're on northbound 71 on the south side between Greenlawn Avenue and 315. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority. Are your windows sticking? Is your drywall cracking? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the foundation repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. Licensed in all states where work is performed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Stay hydrated. It's hot out there. So my teenage son just went out in sweatpants and a hoodie. It's 98 degrees. At least I know he'll be cool in our house, thanks to Atlas Butler. If something goes wrong, they'll fix it within 24 hours. They call it their comfort pledge. Get too hot?
Hey, my phone.
Oh, your phone. Should have known.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 6.49%, APR 6.52% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
Get cash for clunkers during the Honda Summer Event at Lindsay Honda.
Listen up, Columbus. Cash for clunkers is big money towards your next ride.
Up to $3,500 minimum for your trade.
Use it for the down payment, negative equity, or keep the cash.
Lease a new 2025 HR-V two-wheel drive LX or 2026 Civic four-door LX for just $299 a month. Zero cash down. Just bring us your clunker. Shop Lindsay Honda, the big Honda store now. For details, visit lindsayhonda.com.
Discover uncompromising quality at a reliable price with Giant Eagle in Market District. Look for signs throughout the store highlighting lower prices. Surround yourself with savings at Giant Eagle. Experience value like never before. Visit Giant Eagle today to see how easy it is to save.
Nationwide Picnic with the Pops presents Journey's music as you've never heard it before. The Columbus Symphony performs Winborn's The Music of Journey. Vocalist Justin Sargent, both a full rock band and orchestra, capture Journey's timeless music. Saturday, July 19th at the Columbus Commons. The Columbus Symphony performs Winborn's The Music of Journey. Get tickets now at picnicwiththepops.com or at the Kappa Ticket Center.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here. Hear that? That's the sound of freedom. This July, declare your independence on the open road during RCD RV's Declare Your Independence sale, running July 5th through the 19th, offering all-American savings on all in-stock motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers. Wave goodbye to ordinary vacations and say hello to adventure. Stop by any of our locations, Delaware, Heath, and Pataskala, or shop online anytime at rcdrv.com. Celebrate the red, white, and blue with unbeatable savings at RCD RV. RCD RV. Freedom starts on the open road.
Bourbon, bourbon, bourbon. Cherry Valley Hotel will be hosting a bourbon event called Neat on Saturday, July 26th from 4 to 9 p.m. Explore 15 distilleries, including Woodford, Middle West, and Watershed, along with live music, a cigar bar, classes, and more. For more information, visit cherryvalleyhotel.com.
This radio commercial was made to convince you to stop speeding. We can't use siren sound effects on the radio, so we'll use other equally jarring sound effects to get your attention. Like telling you that whether you drive a little over the speed limit or a lot, you can crash just the same. You could hurt yourself or worse, others.
I'm at the scene of the collision.
And the damage you cause will be beyond repair. See, we didn't have to use crash or siren sounds after all. Speeding catches up with you. Brought to you by NHTSA.
Do you suffer from leg pain, leg swelling, varicose veins, or leg ulcers? Dr. Barry Zeta and Dr. Joseph Senta at Ohio Vein and Vascular Polaris are pioneers in the vein and vascular field. Dr. Zeta and Dr. Senta can perform minimally invasive procedures that will get you back on track to a pain-free life. Stop living with leg pain and start the process to healthy living with a free healthy leg screening. Go to loveyourveins.com or call 614-426-VEIN. That's 614-426-VEIN or loveyourveins.com.
At Delta Dental of Ohio, we understand oral and vision health is connected to overall well-being. With Delta Dental and Delta Vision, you get affordable, comprehensive coverage from a name you know and trust. Our plans are designed to keep your teeth strong and vision clear, so you can confidently smile at life. 2 great plans, 1 name you can trust. Learn more at deltadentaloh.com.
Broadcasting